Hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me just get something fixed here. I don't know what happened. My internet just dipped for a bit. Let's get rid of this. Let's get some music going on. Welcome to my live stream. Welcome to the weekly check-in. Sifan, thank you so much for coming in. Isaac's family, nice to see. I thought I saw hi spam there. Lily, how are you doing, Lily? How was your day? I thought I saw True Life there. So much True Life for popping in. I saw Nyambura, I saw OG Brand, my channel member, my newest channel member, Hata Jafar, all the way from Saudi Arabia. God's own family, thank you so much for coming in. And Josephine, my other channel member, thank you so much. Is Goga by himself today? Yes, I'm by myself today, Lily, because I don't have a guest. But we are going to see what we can do. We are going to see what we can do and make use of it. Lily, just confirm you can hear my audio very well. I'm not so sure about it. And then let me just get the music going. Let me get the music going. Let's start the party. Thank you so much, Lily. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate it. Hey, Baba Wealth, how are you doing, Baba? Thank you so much and congratulations on your 1K. Welcome, 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 Baba Wealth. I'll be with Baba Wealth tomorrow in on his live stream. I'll be with him tomorrow on his show from 8:30. I think that's what he said. Hey, Bapi Yoga, how are you doing? Long time. Aloha, aloha. How have you been? How have you been? Winnie Wanjiku, nice to see you. Shiko, thank you so much for coming in. Bapi Yoga Uncle, guys, if you don't have Yoga Uncle, please connect to him. He's my amazing friend. He's the one who taught me live streams, by the way. He's the one who taught me how to do live streams. So I always appreciate when I see my teachers here. So Bapi Yoga Uncle was my amazing teacher. He was very patient with me, teaching me how to do live streams on StreamYard and things like that. And look at us where we are now. So it's really something I appreciate. Hey, Gloria Osas, welcome to live. Stephen Mikalski, thank you so much for popping in. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Stephen. How was your day? Sifan, where are you from? Indonesia? Let me know. Yeah, I know this is your ninja. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. My crazy Steven from Lille. Steven has been just having a good time with very beautiful ladies on the YouTube streets. So Lily is trying to hold Steven accountable. It's amazing. Yeah, Gloria, thank you so much for the thumbs up, guys. Baba Well, nice to see you. Welcome to my space once again. And I'll be with Baba Well tomorrow. Sure, he got one day the other day. Oh, you're from Ethiopia. Oh, I'm a Segenalu Sifan. Thank you so much. I'm a Segenalu for coming into the live. Thank you so much, Sifan. Bro, which part of Ethiopia are you from? I love Ethiopia. I've been Addis. I've not been to Awassa yet, but I love Ethiopia. Ethiopia is like really beautiful. Which part of Ethiopia are you from, Sifan? You must have connected to me from Fafi or Fozi, right? Good people. Yeah. Sorry guys, I think my internet just dipped there for a bit. Goga, what happened to Nightbot? Yeah, you spoke too soon. Nightbot was asleep. You just woke Nightbot up. Let's see. Am I buffering or something? Just let me know. I'm a Segenal. Yes, I know some of Amharic. I know some bit of Amharic. Hey, Frida Pendo, welcome to my show. Thank you so much for coming in. Guys, it's still early. I have about 13 minutes to start this, so don't worry. Let's keep coming in as I figure out my interference. Lily, just confirm that I'm not buffering or something. Just confirm I'm not buffering or something. Your connection is fine. Okay, I'm in hotel Wi-Fi. I'm not at home. I'm actually, when you see me having a fancy background, just know I'm not, just so that I'm not anywhere near my house when I have these fancy backgrounds. Okay, then I think I was just worrying for no reason. Yeah, so when you see me with you know what? I need to get out of people's premieres because that's why I think I'm buffer. Sifan, I know Sifan Hassan, the Ethiopian 10-kilometer runner. Ethiopians are also very good in athletics. I'm frozen now. Am I unfrozen now? Thank you so much, Frida Pendo. Give me a thumbs up, guys. Link around for about 5 minutes if you have to go, just for that view to stick. I don't know what's wrong. My image seems to be. Am I overusing these resources? Hey, Kingsley, my amazing brother from Nigeria. Guys, if you don't have Kingsley Atuba, that's Nigeria in the house. You have Ethiopia in the house. You have the United States in the house through Bad Files. Thank you so much, Bad Files. Well, Frida Pendo says she's from London. I had Frida say she's from London. Baba Wealth is from Kenya. Lily is from the UK as well. Stephen Mikalski from the States. Yeah, you're really well represented. We can have a mini United Nations right now. It's been spotty on and off. Thank you so much, Stephen. Yeah. Let me figure this thing out. Let me figure it out. I don't know what's wrong. Let me see. Hey, Lori, how are you doing? Lori's from Canada, but originally from Jamaica. Thank you so much, Lori. Stephen says it's been spotty on and off. Let me just figure it out. Okay, I will sort it out right now. Hey, Delisha is my amazing sister all the way from Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is in the house. Hey, Winnie Chico, welcome. Winnie, congratulations on your 1K. Winnie and Steven are in the building. Drama. Hey, Delisha, Goga, let's just continue. The connection is spotty, but you can hear you. Okay. I'll figure it out. If you haven't given me a thumbs up, what are you waiting for before we start this show? Hey, Care Phenomenal, all the way from Manchester, Jamaica, baby. Hi, Spam says I'm originally from Birmingham, and then I went to Jupiter to live before. I love Jupiter, the planet. I love Jupiter, the planet, because were we all in Jupiter, it would be like, Jupiter like takes how many years to go to the sun? 12 years? Yeah, we'll be all like 3 times younger than our current age. All live in Jupiter. That's why it's now. Almost 4 years old. Hey, Carol, how are you doing? How's your day? I internet dropped, sorry. I'm on air, Delisha. I'm on air because I'm on air. I'm on a live stream. It's a live. I'm trying to like look professional. Yeah, can you see my studio? See how fancy I look? Hey, Scourge, how are you doing, Scourge? Scourge must be from Sweden or Finland, one of those countries. I need to turn on my Facebook. Hold on, let me just do it right now. I totally forgot. Sifan from Ethiopia, welcome to our community. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate your presence. Delisha was asking me this question. This is what I was answering. Goga, why are you on top? Why on top of you there is on air? Are you air or floating? I'm just trying to be fancy here. I'm trying to be fancy. I love that, Care. I love this music when I'm coming into the live stream. Hey, Wajoram, how you doing? Hey, Scourge Mayor, you say you are in Norway, but you live in Scotland. I love Scotland. Which part of Scotland? Scotland, by the way. Which part of Scotland? I've been to Scotland. Which part of Scotland was I in? So I've been to Edinburgh. I was also in Inverness. So I know I love Scotland. Scotland just has a different vibe as compared to the rest of England. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Scott. Sorry if I butcher your name. I'm just trying to get out to pronounce it. Thank you so much for coming into my space. How did you find me though? Thank you so much for popping in. Thank you so much. Glasgow. I love Glasgow. It was so cold when I was there though. I love Glasgow. I love Glasgow. Okay, guys, let's get some music. I can't get. Somebody's telling me that I should dance. There is no way I can dance. There is no way I can dance in this video because you guys will ruin my green screen. People know that I'm in my real studio. Can't you see the purple? Can't you see how fancy I look in my nice studio? Hey, Wajoram, how have you been? Have you visited Celtic? No, not yet. Maybe next time. Baba Well asks. I've not been to Scotland ever. I'm disappointed because my cousin lives there and I haven't had a chance to visit her. What are you waiting for? Run to Scotland, and then you have Ifechi family all the way from the United Kingdom. Thank you so much, Ifechi family, our amazing mother on YouTube streets. She's very supportive. She has 2 channels that are all monetized. If you don't have Ifechi family, please connect to Ifechi family. You can also connect to Ifechi Health and Wellness. That's also another app. And then I thought I saw Patty Southern Kitchen. Thank you so much, Patty Southern Kitchen and more all the way from the States. Thank you so much for popping in, Patty. Patty is also an amazing connector as well. You can connect to her. She's such an amazing, beautiful lady. You'll enjoy our channel for sure. Okay, guys, let me get some quieter music. This is now annoying. I'm done welcoming myself. Okay, cool. Let's not be quiet. Let's be serious now. We both know why you cannot dance. Baba, leave me alone. I have two left feet. I can't dance for my life. Can you hear anything though? Yeah, so we have Scotland is represented. We have the United Kingdom here. We have Lily here who says that she's never been to Scotland yet. The cousin lives here. When she can grab a bus. My Scottish trip, I took a plane. I took, what you call that plane? That UK plane. The cheap, is it Fastjet or Flyjet? I can't remember. The orange one, the orange colors, the low cost airline that is in the UK. I took that one to Scotland, and then I came back to London by bus. I took the National Express bus on my way back to London because I needed to fly back home from London, just to experience the road, the road trip from Glasgow, Scotland, all the way to London. And then I passed through Birmingham. That was nice. I love Birmingham. It had a nice vibe to it. We had coffee there. And then I came back home. Yeah, that's I think that's the last time I ever traveled out of the country. It was when I was in the United Kingdom. And now I'm traveling next month. To those of you who have been here, I'm heading to Nepal. I'm heading to Nepal next month. That's going to be my first trip post-COVID. Like that's like a major trip, because I've always just been within the continent, but now I'm going to go there for some meditation training and stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. Ifechi says we lived in Edinburgh for 11 years before we moved to England. Whoa, Ifechi, that's so beautiful. I loved Edinburgh. The way it is so old. Like the city is so old. Like with the what do you call that thing? The buildings are dark and they're very gothic or something. It's just there's something about Edinburgh. I remember in Edinburgh we were taken for like a night. Tour while we were in Edinburgh. Then this guy took us to a cemetery. It was at night, and then he locked us inside one of those mausoleums. And then he was giving instructions from outside that museum. That night, me and other crazy tourists, I was just like, what I don't even know what I was doing. That was a very good experience. And then I was staying right Edinburgh Castle, because outside my hotel. When I got out of my hotel, I just used to see the Edinburgh Castle in the morning. It looks so beautiful. Yeah, that's my rough idea of Scotland. Thank you so much. It's what's his name? It's called Solia from Norway. Thank you so much for making this conversation about Scotland happen. Why is Alex? He'll probably join us in a bit. He's probably busy or something. It's a weekday. But don't worry, we have Nightbot. It can help me manage the chat. And the chat is very chill and quiet, so no pressure. And then yeah. Ifechi, Edinburgh is very beautiful. Edinburgh is very beautiful. Hey, Josephine, thank you so much, Josephine. My channel member is here. Thank you so much, Josephine, for popping into the live. How are you doing? Josephine is all the way in the Philippines. Miss Patty, hello from Lori. Lori and I have been having very interesting activities on YouTube. Now we've gotten to the point where somebody is promising to give us $30,000 because they won a lottery. Now we are all waiting to be sent for that. The things you do on these whitey streets, oh my goodness. Yeah, we've been supporting people like crazy this entire week. Now we've gotten somebody who wants to give us like some money. And now we're like wondering, who is this person? Oh, yeah. I think I spoke too soon. Okay, the internet had that I'm going to like get a lottery. So let me keep quiet. Lori, I hope I'm ready to give my PayPal and my buy me a coffee. I'm ready. Somebody say they won a lottery and then they want to donate. A portion of their wins to us, his followers. So we're like waiting. We're waiting to be sent for the spoiled lottery. Hey, Balistani, thank you so much for popping in. Thank you so much, Dilba. How are you doing, Dilba? Welcome, welcome, Dilba. Sorry, I got into trouble. I got into trouble because of speaking about this lottery thing. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm sorry about it. Yeah. So let's see. We need to start this show. We have been here for 23 minutes. Thank you so much, everybody who joined me. So let me just start this like right away. Yeah. What happened? I don't know. Hey, Oji Brand, welcome back, Oji. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, spam. I spoke too soon about this lottery drama, so let me just keep quiet about it once and for all to get us into trouble. Okay, so today we want to talk about the YouTube community guidelines because a number of you have been asking me about it. A number of you have been asking me about it, so I just said let us have this conversation on the YouTube community guidelines because it's important we understand certain things that that we do on YouTube and how they can impact on your channels and things like that. And that's why I'm here today to have this conversation. Hey, Like and Kisses, my amazing channel member is here, guys. If you don't have my channel members, let me start dropping their links. You can type Laken there. You can type Josephine. These are my amazing channel members. You can connect to them. Hey, Anthony Holmes is also my amazing friend and super chatter. Thank you so much, Anthony Holmes, for popping onto the live. How are you doing today? So you can check out, Josephine is a very great growth live streamer, so you can check her out. Is any of my other channel members around? All these people are in green. Those are my channel members. I thought I saw somebody up there as well. So Josephine, you have Laken Kisses all the way from the States as well. Can connect them. You have Jafar, Hatha Jafar from Saudi Arabia. Thank you so much, Jafar, for popping in. You can check them out. And if you can't get their link here, you can go to my homepage. All my channel members are featured on my channel, so you'll find all of them there. When you click on my homepage, you'll find all my channel members there. Hey Sue, how you doing, Sue? It was so nice meeting you, Sue, yesterday. I met Sue yesterday when we were walking in the streets of Nairobi. It was so cool. It was such a coincidence, but I ran into her. Joyful Julie, aka Julienne, all the way from Jamaica. Thank you so much for coming in. How you doing, Julienne? Thank you so much. Tadelu Tube must also be from Ethiopia. Thank you so much for coming in. I'm a Seginali, my amazing sister. OG Party saying hi to you. Who did I skip when Nightbot kicked me out of when a streamer kicked me out of my own live stream? Hey, Tati Sifetitsa, all the way from Romania. Tati is my honorary member. You can also check him out. He's always here. He's based in Romania. You can check out. If you're my channel member and you've not like typed something, and you can 18 million people in this live stream. So if you're my channel member and you've not like said hi to me, just say hi to me. Then I'll be able to at least give you that amazing and special shout out. Yeah, so these are my amazing channel members so far. There are many. There are about 25 of them. They'll probably they always pop up on the live stream at some point. So you'll see them. If you see anybody in green, don't even wait to talk to them. Just say hi to them and tell them that you'd be happy to be their friend or something like that. They're very good people. And everybody else here is good people. Nice studio. You see, only Tati has noticed that I have a fancy studio. The rest of you are just in my studio and you're not even telling me that, Goga, you have such a nice studio. The rest of you are not even seeing my studio. And Anthony Holmes didn't see my studio. And he always has a real studio and stuff. Okay, Princess Beyond Passions. Princess Beyond Passions is the queen of shorts. If you want to learn everything about shorts, run to her channel. You will learn how to make shorts. Princess Beyond Passions, thank you so much, my amazing sister, all the way from the United Kingdom, for connecting in. She was the one who was really giving us very good answers yesterday on how to run these YouTube streets, and it was really nice being on her live stream yesterday night. Only on air. I'm on air. Yes, I'm on air for now. I'm on air for now. Beautiful. Thank you so much, guys. I know I also love my studio. I decided to put in some effort and design my studio, complete with the colors, the purples, and everything. And here we are now. Thank you so much for all the 20 million. Sweet was really nice. You are in outer space, Jillian. I love my studio. Anytime you see me with a fancy studio, just now I'm not home. Just now I'm not home. I decided to use a makeshift studio because I don't like my background particularly. Your studio looks great, Goga. Thank you so much, Anthony. I learned from the best. I see your studio now used to support like people with the WH, and then I ran. I'm like, I need to design my studio. I know, Goga, no acknowledgement about your studio, but I'm happy that something is purple. I know you guys leave my studio alone. I went all out with the, my logo is purple and stuff, right? So I decided to go all out, and even if I turn off my camera, you see, I put my logo and everything. So you can even see I'm wearing a purple shirt. Everything is always purple. Those are my brand colors, purple and gold. Hey, Pa Nelia, how you doing, my amazing brother Oleg from Sri Lanka? Thank you so much for popping in. Who else is here? Marlon, my brother, Naf Love. Thank you so much for popping in. Marlon is all the way in Jamaica. Thank you so much for that. Anthony Holmes says he still supports, guys, Baba, Winnie Shiko, if you're here, Anthony Holmes is very good at supporting, especially content creators to get their WH. So if you're struggling to get your I shouldn't be saying this loud. If you're struggling to get your WH, run here and connect to Anthony Holmes 71. You can see him here, is here. There, check it, grab him like immediately. Baba, Winnie Shiko, he helps a lot of people, a lot of content creators who have gotten monetized. Actually, they owe it to Anthony Holmes 71. So please, if you're looking for WH, definitely connect to Anthony Holmes. Thank you so much, Joram. I also love my studio. Panelia, appreciate it. Tadelu Tube, thank you so much, Tadelu Tube. You should show us how to design such a studio, Goga. Yeah, I will show you. It's definitely just Canva and all these things. Yeah. Anyway, so it's important. Anybody who's looking for WH, talk nicely to Anthony Holmes. He'll help you in that respect. All right. So let me see how much. Let's still have the internet, or I can start the show. So we need to talk about the YouTube community guidelines, and it's important we talk about the guidelines because a lot of us always get on the wrong side of these white streets because we don't follow the YouTube guidelines. And that's why I said it's very crucial that we talk about them, because if we don't talk about them, we'll keep on making the same mistake. and then you'll keep on having the same problems. It can also cost you your channel. It's a very serious and delicate conversation, but we will see how to navigate it. We'll see how to navigate it in the best way I can. All right. So you guys can hear me clearly. Can you hear my music? Anthony Holmes saying, thank you so much for your promotion. You're most welcome, Anthony. You've always supported my channel. Like, it's really nothing for me. You've always promoted my channel, and I always appreciate your support, brother. Thank you so much for that. Look, I have a confession to make before someone comes and rats me out. I was live, but it was a trial. I was trying something out. Please don't. I saw you live. I rewatched your live stream, Lily. I rewatched your live stream yesterday, but it had no sound. I was just seeing you playing around with your screen and stuff. Yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty good, and I liked it. I was just seeing your fingers on the screen, and people's charts and stuff. It was pretty something different. All right, I met Sue. I'm telling you, I met Sue yesterday. I was going to my yoga studio like yesterday, and then I ran into Sue. I was late for the practice, so Sue, I ran into Sue right around the area, because my studio is in Parklands. So I ran into Sue around Parklands. Probably she was going to Westlands where she was doing the exhibition. And before I came on the live stream, I was on a premiere, and I just saw that. I saw that premiere right now. Hey, Gina. Gina is in the building. How are you doing, Gina? Gina is saying, hello, Goga and chat. Busy day at the office, but just stopping by to show some love. So many S's in the sentence. Oh my goodness, that is crazy. Hey, blistering barnacles magnets. That is Jamie. If you don't have Jamie, Jamie is also based out of the United Kingdom. You can check him out. He's very supportive. He's a very supportive human being, and I always appreciate. I regard Jamie as my brother. Jamie is blistering barnacles magnets. Yeah. So please connect to Jamie as well. Like, these are very good, solid people that I can vouch for. They've always supported my channel. Yeah. Oh, really? Did you? Yeah, Princess Lily did a live stream yesterday. It was so cool. I was actually like, ooh, wow. All right. She did a live stream, but it was very quiet. It was like 36 minutes. It was 36 minutes. I gave her like a rewatch when we met at Anna Agbai. Anna Agbai is another channel member of mine. So when we met at Anna Agbai, she mentioned, and then I went and picked it up from Anna Agbai's community page. Hey, Kes, motivational queen, Pranam Didi, how are you doing, my amazing sister from India? Thank you so much for coming in. If you're very new on my channel, you will notice that my channel has a lot of people from all over the place. So you will not find just Kenyans on the chat. You will find people from everywhere around the world. I decided to be very intentional with my channel because I wanted it to have an international outlook. Just to ensure that at least I have friends from across the world and stuff like that. So yeah, so you notice I'm saying hi to India, I'm saying hi to Nepal, I'm saying hi to UK, I'm saying hi to the US. I'm blessed. I'm saying hi to Ethiopia now. Ethiopia is the one place I'd always wanted to get like friends from Ethiopia. Now I'm already getting into that space. Yeah, so it's really nice, and I'm always motivated when they come here just to be able to hold my hand through this process. It takes a village. You have Romania, yeah, you have Philippines. So if you're I'm just mixing up countries and stuff. You have Canada, Lori there. So it has people from everywhere around the world. This is good. This is always good for your channel. Try to always diversify your channel. It is very important because when you diversify your channel, you get to get better metrics. Sometimes you have to confuse the algorithm for a bit. You don't just have people from just one place, because sometimes when we start talking one day, when we'll be talking about CPM and things like that, you will understand why is it that when people watch you from the United States and when people watch you from let's say in Kenya, why there's a difference in your revenue or things like that. So you always have to diversify your channel in that particular space, because some of these countries that are doing very well economically, they can also they have a lot of implication on the CPM or in terms of your revenue that you make on YT streets. So you have to think about it that way. But I know most of us like keeping it local. It is perfectly fine, but it's entirely your choice. But I made a decision that I needed to just diversify the channel, just to have people from everywhere around the world. I like going around the world. So even when you're supporting live streams, it's always around the world and things like that. Hi, Spam. It wasn't silent. I could hear them snoring. Steven and Lily are always funny. Yeah, so let's get this show on the road. So why do you want to talk about community guidelines? And why are they important? The community guidelines on YouTube are like the rules of the trade. Hey, Maureen Chinomso, how are you doing, Maureen Chinomso? Host Nightbot is talking to you. Princess, the moment you call Nightbot will talk back to you. Yeah. Nightbot is always calling me out and saying hi to me. Why did Nightbot talk to me? But what does Nightbot actually helps me? Nightbot actually helps me like manage the chat when my super mods are not here. I only have 2 super mods, and if I don't have any of them on the chat, Nightbot does that work for me. Hey, Pranam Niruji, Pranam Niru Didi. Niru is my amazing sister from India. Let me tell you about Niru before I continue. Niru is the queen of shorts as well. Niru and Princess. If you want to learn how to do shorts, check out Niru and Princess Beyond Passions. Niru did shorts. Her channel blew up from I don't know how many subscribers. Now she's at 30,000 subscribers because of shorts. She does shorts every single day, and it has paid off for her. So she has like a very good following in terms of subscribers just based on her shorts. Her biggest short, I think, got nearly 10 million views. No, it has 20 million views. Niru's biggest short has 20 million views. Princess Beyond Passion's biggest short has 40 million views. And Princess Beyond Passions, when she did her short and got to 40 million views, she got nearly 100,000 subscribers. She's looking for a silver button in the next couple of months. Niru is also on her way there. So you have to like connect with these people, then they can see how they are doing their shorts. You can get a few ideas, and then you can play around. You can play around with the shorts, things like that. Hey, Buddy Biggs, how are you doing, Buddy Biggs? Thank you so much. Buddy Biggs, I'm looking forward to that big announcement you're going to make. You said you're going to make a huge announcement at the end of June. I'm looking forward to hearing that announcement. So thank you so much, Buddy Biggs. Nice to see you. Buddy Biggs is also like an amazing content creator based out of the United States. So you can check out Buddy Biggs. He's my amazing friend as well. He does live streams, like they're very nice, laid back, casual live streams. So you just walk. I like anytime I go to his live stream, he picks a yoga posture. He likes this frog posture he likes doing. He can literally stop what he was doing on his live stream, just say, "Okay, you're here. Let me show you the posture." It was so nice. I felt so like honored. He just stopped what he was doing just to show me a yoga posture. It was very beautiful. Winnie Shiko says, "I have a premiere in 10 minutes. I'll be back." No worries, Winnie. I'll be here. Yeah, so these amazing people here. Anthony says, I learned about shorts and was inspired by Princess Beyond Passions. Yes, if you want to learn about shorts, check out Princess Beyond Passions and Niru Pandey. Niru Pandey. Oh, you've already made the announcement. I will check. I think I missed it. Because I was on somebody's live stream earlier today, and I was looking forward to it. So you have a live on 27. Wow, that is so dope. Okay, I will set up the live stream so that you can just start it that, and then you can start creating a buzz around your live stream. So just set up the live stream. If you're going to do it from StreamYard or wherever it is, just start setting the buzz on that live stream so that it's upcoming or something like that. It's a very good way of getting the people to turn on the notifications so that they don't miss that live stream. Tadele YouTube, thank you so much. I still see you here. Princess, I'm exhausted, so I'm trying to work, so I quit. Steven is always funny. Yeah, Princess and Troublemaker Ike were those that informed me about shorts. Yeah, try shorts. They don't make a lot of revenue because shorts just started getting monetized like in February. So we've not like really made a lot of, you don't make so much revenue from shorts. Even Princess will tell you the same. But you know, it's better than nothing. But people like Princess, they are the ones who were in the game early enough. Nowadays, shorts don't gain a lot of traction as in the past. Princess will tell you that things have changed. When shorts became monetized, it's no longer easy to get a short to go viral. Like it takes a lot of effort to get a short to go viral. Yeah, so it's not the same. Yeah, please connect to my channel member Josephine. She's still here. You can see her there in green, glory and stuff. Yeah. Buddy Big says, hey, everybody in the chat, so glad to see you. Anthony Holmes saying hi to Princess Beyond Passions. Okay, let's start this conversation. I will be picking up, hey, my other channel member, my newest channel member, Gorex Corner. How you doing, Gorex? Thank you so much for coming in. Her call sign is Gorex, so you can check out Gorex there. Hey, Samuel the Traveler, welcome to the live. How you doing, Samuel? Samuel had a premiere just before a few minutes before I came on the panel. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Samuel, for popping in. Samuel is doing an amazing job. After his contract came to an end, he's a lawyer. He started doing like traveling a lot. So he's doing like a lot of traveling, and I think he's doing like great work there. He's doing like a very good job. Hey, Life with Mika family, all the way from Jamaica. Thank you so much for popping in. How are you doing, Mika and family? Thank you so much. I really appreciate the support. Hi, Spam. Please say hi to Spam. Anytime I see somebody saying hi, Spam, I'm just like, Why am I being triggered? Why am I being attacked? Why am I being targeted here? Why am I being targeted? Because I know the source of this drama. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that spam. Oh, Niru, nowadays I'm trying to limit my jackets because I'm not a growth streamer, and anytime people are on my live stream, anyway, they never really connect or grow or anything like that. So I'm trying to make Nightbot do that work for me, so that I don't have my views dropping at the end of the live stream when I overgive jackets. So I'm trying to like make a few changes in terms of that regard. I'm trying to make a few changes in that regard. I hope I've explained it better. Hey, less incentive. How are you doing? Less incentive. What are you up to today? Thank you so much. I met you earlier, but thank you so much for popping in. Multitasking. I can imagine. Hey, Joyful Julie saying hi, Les. Thank you so much for popping in. Have a great day, and thank you so much, Buddy Biggs. I really appreciate your presence, and thank you so much for the thumbs up. I'm looking forward to that 27th live stream. I think it's going to be amazing. And thank you so much for keeping me company. Briefly, how can you make official name account like yours? It's color blue. Sorry, like how? Oh, Tadeli is asking a question. How can I make my official name, my name account like yours? I use what you call Lingo Jam to change the font of my name. Lingo Jam, is it? Sanjay is the one who taught me this thing. I think it's Lingo Jam, Tadelu Tube. When you go to Lingo Jam, you can change your font, but you can only change your name once on YouTube. Remember that, otherwise you get into trouble. You can't change for 14 days. So you have to be very careful and make sure you've decided what name you want to use. Yeah, Lingo Jam. That's what I meant. So unless I misunderstood. But if you want me to make your name like on the live stream purple like mine, that one is literally just StreamYard. You have to go to StreamYard, play around with the brand colors, and then you can be able to do that. Oh my goodness, Anthony Holmes, my newest channel member. Thank you so much for joining my membership. Let me acknowledge this. Let me just acknowledge this. Thank you so much, Anthony Holmes, for joining my membership. Thank you so much for the trust and support. I really appreciate that. Guys, if you don't have my newest channel member, it's Anthony Holmes. He'll be getting his dedicated command very soon. I will definitely program it on Nightbot, and then Nightbot can be able to drop his link. Otherwise, yeah, you can check him out. Yeah, Anthony Holmes is amazing. He's always very supportive. As I've told you, if you want WH support, connect to Anthony Holmes. He supports a lot of content creators. Here in terms of getting WH. So that's why I was saying, run to his, like, don't even wait for me to, like, just write his name down, then look for him. After this, I said, Goga said that I should look for you. Okay. He's blessed. He has a lot of devices and he'll actually help you do that. Thank you so much, Anthony Holmes, for joining the membership. Welcome to the Goga tribe. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for that. All right, so let's start talking about this conversation we want to have today, which is literally on YouTube community guidelines. So YouTube community guidelines are a set of rules that when you become a YouTuber, you're supposed to engage with. Yes, I spoke to Helen today, Lily. I spoke to Helen. She's fine. Yeah, so YouTube community guidelines are like a set of rules that you have to engage with when you are on YouTube. And it's important because these rules actually make the space safer for anybody who is actually making content, or even anybody who is enjoying content on YouTube. It's important that I say that the YouTube community guidelines are not just designed for the creator, but they're also designed for the person who is consuming the content. Hey, expressing my views, saying, okay, Anthony, I'm coming to you. Yeah, so even for the people who are consuming the content, they're also covered in terms of the YouTube community guidelines. And the YouTube community guidelines are not very complex. They're just like a set of certain rules, and they come in about 4 categories. And in each of these categories, there are certain things you're supposed to follow. If you don't follow, you're going to either get a strike or you get penalties. And if the worst comes to the worst, you can even get your channel terminated. That is literally on the extreme side of things. So you need to always think about how whatever activities you are doing on YouTube and how they can impact on your channel. And that is the conversation we are having today. And this conversation may also affect even the people who are not content creators, even the people who just come to support people like me, and then they don't make content. It's important that you know why they are very important when they're engaging with your content. So the first things first, I think I summarized them in about 7 or 8 points. So the first point, this one is very obvious. Nudity and sexual content. If you have explicit sexual content, including pornography, nudity, and anything that is suggestive or even content that involves minors, you can get into trouble for YouTube. And don't just look at it in terms of content. Look at it also in terms of like the thumbnails you make. If your thumbnails they depict anything sexually suggestive, you can get into trouble for that. Even the charts you have on the live stream, that's why when people come and say certain things on your live stream, the moment you notice it is sexually suggestive, please get your moderator to remove it immediately, because it can get you into trouble. It affects, it's important to know like where these YouTube community guidelines, like they hit hard. It's not just on the content or that means the video you're making. It is also in terms of the thumbnails, in terms of the conversations you're having, in terms of the titles you put on your videos. If they violate this, you can get into trouble. If you're trying to if it appears that you're trying to actually bring in some sexually suggestive nudity. And if you throw in minors, if there's a kid right there and you are for one reason or another, you have sexually suggestive content, that is like really, YouTube is very protective of minors. So you always want to avoid like, don't get a minor anywhere near your content, and especially when you know you're going to violate this guideline. So as I said, nudity and sexual content, make sure you don't just look at it in terms of content, in terms of the videos you create, but also in terms of the thumbnails you use. If your thumbnails is sexually suggestive, you can get into trouble for that. If your titles, if your video titles, hey, my Cheke, how you doing, my Cheke, my amazing twin? Thank you so much, my Cheke, for coming in all the way from the States. If it goes against this community guideline, you can get into trouble. And as I said, it's not just the video. It can be on the content, the titles, the thumbnails, your playlists, your live streams, and also your comments, guys. If your comments have anything that that is sexually suggestive, that's why you always have to have a moderator who can monitor your comments. That's why you have to be looking at your YouTube comments, even if you take long to respond like me, but always just check to ensure that they are not violating the guidelines. Because if your content, titles, thumbnails, playlists, live streams, or even comments have any content that is sexually suggestive, you can get into trouble for it. Even when you're on live stream, on a live stream like this, avoid, like, that's why your moderators have to be very sharp. When somebody is being very cheeky, they need to get rid of that person or time them out as soon as possible, because you don't want to violate the community guidelines. YouTube tries to make this space very safe, and they're very strict on these guidelines, and that's why they came up with this particular rule on the guidelines. Hey, Mercy Empire Africa, that's my other channel member using her ninja on the live. Thank you so much, Maya, for coming in. I thought I saw Brighton here. How are you doing, Brighton 254? Thank you so much, Brighton 254. I don't think I've met you before, but please connect to my channel. And anyway, no one can chat unless you've connected to me, so it's fine. It's fine. Yeah. So make sure you actually ensure that your content doesn't have any nudity or any sexually suggestive content. That was number one. Point number two is definitely harmful or dangerous content. As they say, any content that promotes or glorifies violence, self-harm, dangerous activities, or any form of harm to others, it can get you into trouble. Even when you're doing pranks, some of you do pranks in terms of things that are very violent. Hey, Alcimo is my amazing brother all the way from Indonesia. He just hit 97,000 subscribers yesterday. 3K, and he will be getting his silver button from YouTube. That's amazing. Alcimo, I'm really looking forward to celebrating your silver button. Samantha, thank you so much, Samantha Penant. Samantha Penant, you used to know her as She Wears Many Hats, all the way from Jamaica. Jamaica. I got excited for Alcimo because 97,000 is like really something, 97K, guys. He only has 3K to get 100K. True Life, hey, thank you so much. True Life was the first one here. I welcome True Life at the beginning. True Life was among the first people to come on the live stream. Thank you so much, True Life, for popping into the live stream. I saw you earlier. Mama Estelle is in the building. Now you didn't Estelle Sis is in the building. Estelle is all the way from France, connecting all the way from France, the mother to Sasha. Estelle's kids and I share a birthday. So when Estelle literally brought her kids on my birthday party last year and they sang for me, I was so like, yeah, Estelle knows how to make me feel nice about my life. You know, it's just nice, just nice. Yeah, so it's really nice to see like amazing people here. So yeah, so as I said, harmful or dangerous content can get you into trouble. Especially, hey, Magdalene, be there, how you doing? If you're doing pranks, even my yoga videos, sometimes I have to be very careful because sometimes I do certain postures that border on danger. So I have to give a warning or things like that, because somebody may end up getting an injury based on the content, and that can become problematic. So if you're doing if you're doing anything harmful, they will talk about things like, you know, even when there's one of you I literally had to come and tell to pull down your video because the video was very violent in terms of the content it was promoting. And true to it, because YouTube flagged that video the following day. And he literally came to me and said, oh my goodness, Goga, you are right. Yeah, because I was like, that was a premiere and it was so violent. The police were chasing people, beating them. It was like horrible. And I was just like, you're not supposed to be putting this kind of content on YouTube. You need to pull it down, otherwise you'll get into trouble. The following day, they got into trouble with YouTube. But they just got a warning and they just had to pull down the video. And, you know, thankfully enough, they kept their channel. So it's one of those things you need to make sure that you don't put in your channel. Even if you're doing pranks that can be very dangerous, be very careful. They can get you into trouble. If they are dangerous or if they are going to harm somebody, make sure you don't don't encourage that. Self-harm or things like suicide and things like that. You're not supposed to be encouraging those kind of things. Even if you have to give like a commentary or a critique, you have to be very careful on how you deliver delicate things like that, because they promote, you know, they're not promoting safety in the YouTube community. So you have to think about it that way. So even if you have to share like somebody out there, you know why they were suicidal, why they were harming themselves or things like that, you have to do it in a very positive way that doesn't like appear like you are encouraging or you are enabling violence or harm in your space. So you have to think about it that way. So anything harmful or anything that is dangerous or promoting violence, you totally have to get rid of it. And that's, you remember that even things like war, you know, you have to be very keen on things like war. It's very hot. There may be a protest happening, but so long as violence is involved and people are getting hurt, totally. You even see that even mainstream media like TVs and radio stations, remember they try to censor some of these things. Even when they're like showing, they can never show you violence, even in mainstream media. So why the hell are you going to like start doing showing things that even mainstream media avoids showing on TV in your channel? It can get you into trouble. So think about some of these things, and that is my second point. The third point that can get you into trouble: hateful content. YouTube does not tolerate hate speech, harassment, or content that promotes discrimination based on factors such as race, ethnicity, religion, gender, sexual orientation, and so on and so forth. So if you're anything that is going to like appear like you're disenfranchising a particular segment of the society, can get into trouble. And at the end of the day, we have to remember that YouTube is a company. YouTube has certain rules, and we have to play within those rules because we are using their platform. So even if you don't like a certain group of people, even if like for one reason or another, you want to like harass a certain segment of the community or the society, or you want to discriminate, you can get into trouble. You can get into trouble with YouTube. And that's why you always have to be very, and it happens to me a lot on live stream. Like there's a live stream, somebody asked me a very sensitive question, and I'm always very sensitive over things like race, especially on my channel. Remember, I told you my channel is a blend. I have people of color. You have the Black community, you have Indians, people from Asia, you have the white people. So you can imagine if I just decided, I think somebody made a statement on the chat that was very like wild, and based on how I reacted to it, it could have totally appeared like I'm discriminating against an entire race. And that's why you have to be very careful. They're your supporters. You may have opinions, keep them to yourselves. Don't say them on live stream. Don't say them on your content. you have to be very correct. Like, you have to be politically correct. It's their platform anyway. You can't go and discriminate an entire race just because you say you're making content. No, they will kick you out of the platform. They don't condone discrimination. So you have to be very keen on things like that. It could be even things like religion, and that's why religion is a very hot topic. I never discuss religion on my live. It can never happen, because you end up, like, again, disenfranchising on another community altogether. Even things like ethnicity. In Kenya, I can't even talk about that because we have like 42 ethnic tribes. If I start like talking about one community, it comes off as discrimination or something like that. Gender, sexual orientation. I come from a country where, you know, things like sexual orientation are totally like a no-go topic. But if I come and I start saying that today Google channel is going to be about bashing, you know, a community, I'll get into trouble for it, because YouTube says they don't promote anything that is hateful in that particular space. So you have to be very keen, even when you are giving opinions, when you are giving commentaries, even if it's a hot topic that you want to discuss in your channel, discuss it in a very sober way. Don't put emotions that will appear like you are promoting hate in a particular community or even hate speech. And that is number 3. Number 4, which is close to what we said earlier, violent or graphic content. Any content that is excessively violent, graphic material, including graphic imagery or depictions of violence, it can get into trouble. Blood, things like that, you know, like anything you can imagine, blood, death, you know, killings, things like that. The moment you put it on your channel, and I know somebody who got a strike because of this. Somebody got a strike because when there was during the Russia-Ukraine, you remember during the Russia-Ukraine war, there was a video that was doing rounds. This person, it was really viral. And this person, because they want to grow their channel and they think this will be very good for them to go viral, what did? They decided to pick that particular video and then they put it on their channel. What happened? They got an email. YouTube pulled it down immediately because of what it was depicting. And then they got an email that cost them actually the channel. They had to start a new channel afresh because they tried to get rid of that strike. It just couldn't go completely. It couldn't go away completely. So you have to be very keen also on things like that. Like, what are you describing in your content? Even I know that there are contents that are very hot that will make you go viral, but if you want to save your channel, you have to be very careful. You have to be very judicious when making such decisions about your channel so that you don't get into trouble. So anything that is violent or anything that is very graphic that can get you into trouble is a violation of the community guidelines, and you have to be very keen on it. Number 5. This one, somebody is going to feel targeted. Hi, spam. Hi, spam. Spam, scams, and deceptive practices. This is content. In case you engage in content that engages in spamming, scamming, or any form of deceptive practices, including clickbait, misleading titles, tags, and thumbnails, you can get into trouble. And we can talk about this like the entire day, but you know, spam and detective, YouTube has like entire policies around spam and deceptive practices. And some of these things are very important. Let's talk about them. What do these things are? Video spam. Video spam is content that is excessively posted, repetitive, or targeted and does one or more of the following. I'm going to share with you this so that you don't think I'm reading from my own script. Let me just share my screen so that you see what YouTube defines as spam rather, not. Let's say window. Let's see. All right, hold on. I just want to see something else. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get my. All right, let me see this. Okay, I will have to read it because for some reason StreamYard has refused to share How about showering in the river with a bikini or short? You are covered, so that's okay. You are covered. You are covered. You are not exposing yourself. YouTube guidelines give very express. I like this question from Mercy Empire. If you are showering in a bikini or a short, that is perfectly fine so long as you've covered certain areas. YouTube actually tells you if you expose certain places, or you're going to get into trouble in that particular thing. Yeah, so it's very important to actually like clarify that. That's a very good question. That's a very good question. Yeah, so let's talk about spam. So video spam could be if you're doing videos that promise viewers they're going to see something, but then instead it directs them to another site. That is video spam. You're violating the community guidelines. If you are doing videos that are encouraging people to get clicks, views, or traffic off YouTube by promising that they'll make money, that is going to be trouble. You're going to get into trouble with YouTube. If you are doing videos that are meant to send audiences to sites that spread harmful software or maybe try to gather their personal information, that can get you into trouble. Another form of spam is misleading thumbnails. Make sure that the title, thumbnails, and the description you use on your videos actually have something to do with what people are watching. If you end up going to do like a thumbnail, and then let's say this live stream today is about the YouTube community guidelines. Then somebody just finds me here dancing, and I'm like, I'm promising things I'm not delivering. I'm promising. The thumbnail is very misleading, that people are coming here because they want to hear about Goga talking about YouTube community guidelines. But then they come here, they find Goga dancing here like a crazy person. That's like a spam, some sort of spam. You're not like delivering what you actually promised to do. So that's a form of spam. So make sure that your title, your thumbnails, those things are very accurate. Another thing is if scams are things like if you promise to content that is promising to offer cash, get rich quick schemes, or things like pyramid schemes without a tangible product, that can get into trouble. Some people like selling hot air on YouTube streets. That can get into trouble. So you need to be very keen on the things you're promising to give people. Welcome back, Winnie Shiko. Guys, if you don't have Winnie Shiko and Baba Wealth, please connect to them. Alcimo Baba Wealth is saying hi to you. Yeah, so make sure that you check out things like incentivization. If people do content that sell engagement, things such as views, likes, comments, or any other metric on YouTube, that is a spam. It's a spam content that can get you into trouble. You're violating the community guidelines. This type of spam can also include content where the only purpose is to boost subscribers, views, and other metrics. For example, if you offer to subscribe to another creator's channel solely in exchange for them subscribing to your channel, also known as sub for sub. So that can get you into trouble. Comment spam. Comment spam is like where the comments are solely done to gather personal information from viewers. So you also have to be very keen on comments. Spam can also include repetitive comments. Some of you just come to people's videos and then you leave some very large repetitive comments. The comment you left on High Spam is the comment you went and left on Zelen. Zelen is my other channel member. Thank you so much, Zelen, for coming in all the way from Singapore. The comment you left on Zelen's channel is the comment you went and left on Alcimo's channel. The comment you left on Alcimo's channel is the comment you went and left on Car Phenomenal's channel. That is spam. That is spam, and you're violating the community guidelines. Think of an original, guys. If you can't leave a comment, don't go and repeat a comment that you've put everywhere. Just come and say that, hey Goga, thank you so much. I hope you're having a nice day. That's a good comment enough on my video. I won't even complain about it. Rather than you going to copy one comment and then you leave it on every platform. So you have to be very keen on the comments that you leave on people's videos. Otherwise, it can get you into trouble. All right. So that is a form of spam. Repetitive comments. Don't put repetitive comments. And you'll notice that sometimes when you put repetitive comment on people's videos, YouTube automatically deletes it because it appears as spam, and that can get you into trouble. So make sure. Steve is like calling high spam, yeah. High spam, yes. I'm sorry you've been targeted with this particular point. I'm sorry because your name betrays you completely. Okay, I'm going to move on to the third point. Don't worry, we'll have moved on from it in a bit. So you need to be on the spot. Live stream abuse is also a form of spam. Live streams that are intended to stream content that belongs to somebody else and are not corrected after repeated warnings of possible abuse you can get into trouble for it. That is also like a form of spam, or it falls under that category of deceptive practices. So you have to be very keen, and that's why I think somebody, was it Winnie? Somebody was asking me yesterday that can they play their playlist on a live stream, and I was like, no, you will get into trouble, because when you play your playlist, it means you're playing content that you've already used, and that can get you into trouble with YouTube, because the content is already there. So it's like you're playing your same similar content. That can get you into trouble for reused content, and because you're also like using content that has already been done. So that can also get you into trouble when it comes to the guidelines. So you have to think about things like that. Winnie Shiko is saying hi to Estelle. I love it when YT removes spam comments. Princess Beyond Passion says, Princess Beyond Passions and Alcimo, you should be friends, because you are all almost at 100,000 subscribers. I think you should all be friends. You're all going to get verified very soon. These are going to be silver button holders very soon. Princess Beyond Passions and Alcimo, you all need to be friends. You are twins. You're all like at 90-something thousand subscribers. So I think you should all be friends. Yeah, so YouTube automatically sometimes removes those comments that are repetitive because it treats them as spam. So you have to be very, very keen on that. All right, let me see. Have I skipped anything there? I think that's my point. Unless you have anything on this, you can check out the what YouTube defines as spam or deceptive practices. So be very careful on some of these things that you do. External links. Make sure you're very careful on external links. Have you ever noticed that when you go and put a comment on somebody's video and then you put a link there, YouTube automatically, that comment will not show. YouTube doesn't encourage you to drop links even on people's comments. Even if it's on a video, they will remove it. They will remove it because you are spamming their comment section. So don't just look at spam in terms of the chats that are happening on the live stream. Look at spam also in terms of the comments that people leave on your videos. It's like very important. It's like very important. Oh, okay, hold on. Alcimo, are you still here? Yeah, Alcimo was helping me like run the place. Yeah, so make sure you check out that in terms of, that comment always is removed. Like YouTube is very keen. It removes it immediately. Hold on, let me just get something fixed here real quick. Hey, Emerge Kenya, how you doing, Emerge Kenya? How you doing, Robert? Robert, thank you so much for coming in. Robert is amazing. Robert does like all these nice videos showcasing Kenya and things like that. It's always very nice just to connect Robert's. Like this time he was showing us this fancy house, and I was really, like today, I was watching one of his videos on a very fancy house. It was like really beautiful. Wajoram is saying hi to Samantha. Yeah, so let me continue. So we've talked about spam. What else have we? Yeah, we've talked about spam. Buy spam. Like how spam is like buy spam. Buy spam. Thank you so much for. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't even imagine that this comment will actually end up targeting you. Okay, let's continue. Number 6. This is like the most crucial. Copyright infringement. Uploading content that violates copyright laws or infringes upon the intellectual property rights of others is against the community guidelines. That's why anytime you do a video or a live stream and then you put music like that is not copyright free, the following day you always get a copyright claim on that video instantly. Like YouTube systems are very good at detecting like music that is not copyright free. And that's why they always tell you when you are doing videos, make sure that the videos are like, the music that you put in the videos are copyright free. When you're doing videos, make sure you do videos that are your own videos. If you have to go and use somebody's video, like let me use Princess as an example, if you have to do a reaction, for example, make sure that the reaction alters the previous video. Don't go and take somebody's video and then you say you are reacting to it on the audio. You'll get into trouble because you are infringing on their copyright. Hey, Dempsey, how you doing, Dempsey? Thank you so much for coming in, Dempsey TV. Thank you so much for popping in. How you doing, sis? Thank you so much, Dempsey. I also saw Alcimo, can you type something? Alcimo, can you type something? I want Princess to see you. And then Sniper is in the building. Sniper is also my channel member. Thank you so much, Sniper. Sniper is an amazing live streamer. He does live streams every day as well. You have Rebecca Prince, my amazing sister, who always encourages women to come and do yoga with me, but make sure their husbands are not watching. Rebecca always gives me like some major shout out when I go to her channel. I always just feel like honored. Yeah. So copyright content, like you always get copyright claims. Hey Lily, how you doing, Lily? Let me answer this question because this will help me explain. So Winnie Shiko is asking me, Goga, have you ever had a copyright? If any, how many? I've gotten copyright several times. I think I have I've had over like 20 copyright claims, but I always clear them. It's easy to remove them. You can remove them if they are very. There's only one video that I've never been able to clear the copyright claim because the music was so long. YouTube told me that they can't. The only way I can go about it is delete the video. But the video is so long, I don't want to delete it. That was a 6-hour live stream. I can't just delete an entire live stream because of 14 minutes of music. So I just said I'm not going to earn money from that particular video. But yes, I've gotten several. Copyright claims are not bad. Copyright strikes are the worst. Copyright claims, I get copyright claims every single time. Sometimes I'm seated at a restaurant and I'm on live stream and music is playing. I get copyright claims over those things. Never be afraid of a copyright claim. The only thing you should be afraid of is a copyright strike. And a copyright strike happens especially when YouTube, the good thing, YouTube will always give you a warning. So when you get a copyright claim, you have one option. YouTube will tell you how to remove it. I don't know if I can demonstrate here. Let me see if I can share my screen. Maybe it will work. Let me see. For some reason I can't open my YouTube from this website. I don't know why. Anyway, I'll figure it out. Yeah, so copyright claim, we get copyright claims every single time, but people will tell you, people who are in this chat can actually confirm to you that they all have copyright claims. But the only thing you should be worried about is the copyright strike. The only thing you should be worried. Yeah, Alcimo, I wanted you to connect to Princess Beyond Passions because you are all nearly at 100,000 subscribers. Hey, Rebecca, greetings from Sniper. Anita, how are you doing, Anita, my amazing sister, all the way from Portugal. She's Ghanaian, but she's Portuguese now by marriage. I have a shot with a copyright. I can't remove it. Shots are very dangerous territory. Once it has been flagged, it's very hard to remove copyright from shots. You have just to delete it. But if it has a lot of views, just let it stay there. But the only problem is that some of these copyright claims can always get you into trouble in the future because you are yet to be monetized. So you want to clear your skeletons as you head towards monetization. Hey, Mike Katembo in the house. How you doing? Mike Katembo in the house? Blessed one. Thank you so much, Mike Katembo. Mike Katembo was my schoolmate in high school. I've not met him for like years, but it's really nice to see that he's in the channel. Thank you so much, Mike Katembo. Hold on, guys. Let me just do something. I totally forgot my Facebook. I forgot to turn on my live stream on. I always multi-stream. Yeah. As long as, yes, I like what Alcimo is telling you. As long as it is not a strike, a copyright claim is okay because you can always address a copyright claim. The only thing you'll struggle addressing is a copyright strike, where they give you like 90 days, and then if you get another strike with that, it can cost you a channel or things like that. It's bad to delete. If you have a copyright, you have to wait for it to end. YouTube will give you a grace period. Make sure you don't have another violation. But if you have a copyright claim, you can delete, you can remove them, you can delete, you can cut, you can edit. The good thing, YouTube is very flexible. When you get a copyright claim, it gives you options. It gives you options that you can use to be able to like correct that problem. You can replace the music, you can replace the song in some cases. Yeah, it gives you like a number of, I think there are normally 3 options. You can edit, you can remove, or you can, what is the other thing? YouTubers in the house who have copyright claims. I know you are all looking at me here. You've all had this problem. Yeah, it gives you all these options that you can use. Yeah, you can use. Hey, Nyambura, I already saw you earlier. You're among the first people who came on the live stream. So I said to you earlier on the live stream, you and True Life. Yeah, OG Brand, what is OG? OG is always in trouble. So I always have to make sure that OG is not causing anyone trouble on the chat. Yeah, but he's a comedian, so don't take him seriously when he makes some of these Tom and Jerry jokes. Yeah, so you can remove the claim. You can remove the claim. Since I can't remove you can delete it. I mean, you can always delete the content, and then YouTube will update your stuff in the next few hours. Yeah, you can always delete it. The only thing is make sure you don't have a violation within 90 days. So, but Winnie Shiko, let me ask you, is it a copyright claim or is it a copyright strike? If it's a strike, don't worry about it. If it's a, if it's a strike, worry about it. If it's a claim, don't worry about it. Yes, Princess has helped me here. You can trim the video, you can mute it, you can replace, or you can dispute if you're very sure that that music was very copyright free. Yeah, those are the three options. You can trim, mute, or replace the music when you have a copyright. We always solve our copyright claim. Alcimo does reaction videos, by the way. So he says, every day I fight with copyright because I do music reactions. Yeah, Alcimo is always doing music reactions. So it's always like, yeah, he definitely deals with claims daily. Yeah, claims are not bad. Strikes are the worst. Strikes are the worst. Strikes are the worst. So make sure you balance. Make sure you avoid copyright strikes. You can handle copyright claims. We get copyright claims every single time. Hey, Wellness with Frugal Mama, how you doing, my amazing fitness sister? If you don't have Frugal Mama, guys, and you're looking to like be fit and things like that, she does like fitness lives every single day. She never misses. Every single day, Frugal Mama is always like on her fitness. She does live streams, and she does yoga on Tuesdays. I like getting into yoga on Tuesdays, and then the other days of the week, she does other things. But for some reason, I always find her yoga live streams happening when I'm at work. So it's always nice to see Frugal Mama. Thank you so much, Frugal Mama. Yeah, you have like all these people are in green, connect to them. You have Maya is my channel member, Mass Empire Africa. You have Sniper. Sniper is I've known Sniper for a while, guys, like very consistent and supportive. You can check out Sniper. You can check out Josephine. You can check out Anthony Holmes. Hey, Fozi, salam no, sisters. Fozi is also my amazing sister from Ethiopia. Fozi is up here from Ethiopia. You have Zelen. I think you have Zelen. Zelen is also on the chat, but she's at the hospital. She's a nurse in Singapore, but she's following from the hospital. If you don't have Zelen, you can check out Zelen as well. She's also my other channel member. Yeah, I think that's it. So, all right. Hey, our Joram from Anita. And so, yeah. Thank you so much. Sniper was also helping me this. Yeah, you can also dispute. If you can't mute, trim, replace, you can dispute. But only dispute if you are very sure. If you are very sure. There's a time I disputed a copyright claim, and they literally sent me a whole report about how the artist has now. Sometimes before you get monetized, let me tell you, I always tell you this thing, guys. Like, before you get monetized, you can get away with a lot of things. But after you get monetized, YouTube is very strict on you as a YouTube partner. Me, I got a lot of copyright claims and I got monetized. But before I got monetized, I used to get away with a lot of music. I never used to see a problem with them because I used to get them from these websites that allegedly say they're having copyright-free music. But the day I got monetized, I was slapped with about 7 copyright claims instantly. And that's when I knew, like, oh, wow, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so it's very like crucial, like, who is typing welcome? The moment you type, okay, host, don't delete copyright contents. It traps off your rights in case you need to appeal the YT decision. No, I never delete them. I always leave them intact. But I only have one video which I've refused to delete because the good thing, the artist has allowed me to use the song on condition that I don't monetize. I don't get any money from it. So the artist allowed that song to be used on that video on condition that I, Wait, you have Anthony Holmes here who says, Goga, that's the reason I make my own music for my videos. See, Anthony Holmes is very good. He has a piano and everything. He can actually make music. Yeah. Unless you go make your own videos, your own music. Now you can grab Anthony Holmes here if you want Anthony to help you with music as well. Princess, greetings from Rebecca Mle Prince. We need time to learn. Yes, we need time to learn. These YouTube guidelines are always there. It's just that we never really read them. Sometimes I'm a culprit as well. We only just assume. We only read YouTube guidelines when we get into trouble with YouTube. That's when we start like saying, what did I violate? That's when you start looking at the YouTube guidelines. But it's important to just like always use them as a Bible. They're like your YouTube Bible for you to make sure that you are having the best time on these fighty streets. So you can talk to Anthony, engage him. He can make for you music in case that is something that you want to do. Hey, Miss Anspace, how you doing, Miss Anspace? Mercy is saying hi to Anthony Holmes. Anthony Holmes is my other channel member, guys. If you don't have my Anthony Holmes, my channel member, you can do that. Nyambura is a musician as well. How can I put a claim on my songs? It is very easy. You can you're watching me from YouTube, Facebook, thank you so much. I see the thumbs up. No, you can, don't, normally what it will show, YouTube will always, you can always, okay, I don't know how to do this. Anthony can help me. Me, what I know is that I can put a claim on my videos. Like I have people who I can put a claim on my videos because they've used my videos, and now I have the right to put a claim on those videos because it's my content. I can put a claim on the videos. YouTube gives me an option whether I want to like ask them to remove it, or whether I don't want them to like use it, or I want to block it. It gives you like that option to actually make a decision whether you want to block that person who used your video. But about music, I don't know, unless I ask my music friends. You have Anthony Holmes here, you have Sis Easy Thomas. Well, I'll have to wait for Sis Easy to come on the chat. Maybe Alcimo can give me an idea because Alcimo also does reaction videos. Nyambura, let me consult this with my music friends. We can ask David Hunt, that's also my other channel member. You can ask Piano, just go. Okay, Nyambura, I'm sharing a link of David Hunt, call sign Piano. He does music, so he can actually give us an idea. He does live streams every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. You can ask him that actually on his next live stream. Rebecca says, my son makes mixed beats. Yeah, so I think that is, yeah, you can, Nyambura, you can ask my 25th channel member, David Hunt. He can help us here on this because he always answers questions on Fridays. He does a Q&A on Friday where he can, I think, help us understand how to go about this other issue of music, claiming your music, because I think it's a different ballgame. It's a different ballgame. All right, let me continue. So yeah, so as I was saying, it's copyright can get into trouble, but don't just look at copyright in terms of music, guys. Look at copyright also in terms of the videos. If somebody comes, like for example, I go and take Miss Anne's space. Then I go and take Miss Anne's space. I go and take Miss Anne's space video. Miss Anne's space does a lot of traveling around Kenya. So if I go and pick up video from Miss Anne's space channel, or maybe I go to Princess Beyond Passion's video, and then I just take that entire video from Princess and Miss Anne's space. Then I just come and start running it on my channel. Like I don't have content. Like let me just say I'm going to run this as a live stream. You know, I'll get into trouble for that because Princess and Miss Anne's space, they have copyright over their videos. So what will happen, YouTube will give them an alert that somebody is using the exact video like you. When you go to your YouTube studio, there's that copyright thing. You normally see that copyright section on the side. When you click on that copyright, make a habit to be clicking on that copyright thing, because it will show you whether somebody is using your videos. So me when I click on that copyright thing on the studio, I have about 4 people who I can actually ask YouTube to remove the videos from the channel. I don't think I can show you from here. Let me just see. For some reason, I can't share my screen today. Let me see. I don't know. There's a way you can see this. I don't know if it's showing. Hey Naomi, how you doing, Naomi? So I'm going to click this. Is it showing? Okay, I think it's just showing my entire screen. I don't know why. I wanted to like show. Okay, I'll figure it out. When you go to your YouTube studio, check that copyright thing. When you click on that copyright thing on the side, it will show you all the videos. In case there's somebody who has used your video, it will tell you that, oh, there are 3 people here who are using your videos. That is, and they even tell you the percentage, whether the video is 100% yours or whether it is 50% of your video has been used. Then it gives you an option. Do you want to like remove that video? Do you want to ask them to remove? Do you want to block that video from being shared? YouTube gives you all those options. So you can't be sharing people's video. Make sure when you're sharing people's video, you can't, make sure you have their permission, and make sure you do a critical, it's called a critique. Don't go and pick somebody's video. I go to Blessed at the Countryside. Naomi here, Blessed at the Countryside she's in the village. She was doing a live stream yesterday. I go pick that entire live stream and then I come and run it as my live stream. I will get into trouble Or you go to Rebecca Mleprince. Rebecca Mleprince was doing a very nice, colorful premiere today. You go pick that entire video and then you come and run it as your content. It will come into trouble. Like, you will get into trouble because it will show Rebecca that, yeah, Goga is using your video and the video is 100%. And the video, like, Goga is 100% of your video. Now, YouTube will ask Rebecca, what do you want to do to Goga? And she can say that I want Goga to pull that video down. I want it to like be blocked in the entire YouTube. Rebecca can actually choose what she wants that video to happen. So make sure that don't look at content just in terms of music. Look at content also in terms of videos as well. You can get into trouble for sharing people's videos without their permission. It can get into a copyright situation. Another thing, hey, let me see. I think I've not greeted some people here. Yes, you see, Princess is saying, yes, host, YT gives me options on what I want to do with channels who use my audios or visuals, 100%. Even me, there's somebody used my voice in a video. YouTube gave me that copyright claim on what I wanted to do with it. Let me see who else. Okay, Rebecca is saying remove, mute, or replace. That's true. That is true. Hey, Amazing MNG, how are you doing, Amazing MNG, all the way from Jamaica? Thank you so much for logging in. I appreciate you, MNG. Thank you so much for popping in. Rebecca, yoga is my Google. Look at this one, Naomi. Blessed at the countryside. Welcome. Are you still in the village? Thank you so much for making it today. I really appreciate you. Yeah, so make sure that the videos that you use, make sure you have their consent to actually use them. Otherwise, you get into trouble for it. All right. So don't just look at copyright in terms of the audio. Another thing, don't look at just videos and audio. You can get into trouble for thumbnails or the pictures you use on your videos. If you go and download a picture that off the internet that is a stock photo that is probably copyrighted by the owner, and then you come and say that, oh, this picture really looks nice, let me go use it for my thumbnail, you can get into trouble for that. Make sure your thumbnails are very original. Like, I always tell you, when I'm making my yoga content, I take like 10 to 15 minutes creating a thumbnail. Like, I'll shoot my video there with my phone and my tripod, and then I have to take a photo. If I don't have like the person who normally assists me shooting videos, I have to like time my phone to actually take a picture and get the thumbnail. The best picture becomes the thumbnail, then I can come and edit that thumbnail. So take your time to make your own thumbnails, or even if you have to go download a picture off the internet, can you add your own things? You can put your logo there, add your own things that will make it look like it's not a picture that was just downloaded off the internet. Or, like, let me say Josephine Official here. You go and pick Josephine or Tati Sifetita that does very nice travel video. You go and pick Tati's thumbnail on a video that he used, or things like that. You'll get into copyright trouble for that because YouTube can say that this thumbnail is a match. It matches this other thumbnail. So you have to make sure, take time to create even the thumbnails. Take time to create the thumbnails, because if you don't get into trouble for music, you will get into trouble for videos. If you don't get into trouble for music and videos, you will get into trouble for the pictures you use. Okay? So you have to be very intentional in terms of the pictures you use. Hey, Liz Nasra, how are you doing, Liz Nasra? I thought I saw Lile there. Thank you so much, Lile. Thank you so Lile, why are you like alone? Where is Lira? Lira and Lile are supposed to be twins on the chat. Yeah, so you have to make sure that the thumbnails you use, take time to create those pictures for the thumbnails. Take time for to create those pictures for the thumbnails. Let me see, quick question here from Winnie Shiko. Before applying for monetization, and guys, if you notice I'm skipping questions, you can also help answer some of these questions. There are a lot of experienced people on the chat, very serious and very big YouTubers on the live stream. They can help me answer some of these questions. Before applying for monetization, what are the requirements apart from the subs and watch hours? 2-factor authentication. That's it. You only need 4 things. The four routes to monetization: 2-factor authentication, 4K watch hours, 1,000 subscribers. There's one more I'm forgetting. What is the other one? I know there are 4. You know, there need to be ticks for you, those boxes. Oh, and then when you're doing shorts can also get you monetized, but you need to get shorts. You need to get 10 million views on shorts within 3 months and 1K subscribers. Then you will get monetized instantly. you'll get monetized instantly. You won't need to look for watch hours or things like that. Yeah, but apart from subs and watch hours, you need to make sure you've turned on your authentication, and then make sure you don't have any copyright, you don't have any violation of the community guidelines. That is number 4. That's what I was trying to remember. Make sure you have not violated any of the community guidelines. Make sure you've not violated any of the community guidelines. I like what Rebecca is saying. Specifically, Google images. Don't do that. Don't go and Google images and then you put them as your thumbnail. You can get into trouble for those things. Yes, and then I like this. Yes, Lily. Yeah, Lily has also just helped me remember. No active community guideline strike. And that's why you have to avoid copyright strikes, especially when you're about to get monetized. Because a copyright strike can stop your monetization. It can stop that dream, a channel you've really worked hard to build, and then one strike can cost you that milestone. And then I like what Rebecca is saying. Use unlisted for incoming videos for YouTube to track copyright for you. Yes. Another thing, when you're uploading videos, YouTube normally takes time to process the videos. The longer the video, the longer the processing takes. So normally some of you are normally very keen to upload videos immediately. Make sure you give yourself time, like on when you normally upload your video, so that YouTube can process for you that video, and then in case there's any problem on that video, YouTube can pick it up and then you can solve it like immediately. So give YouTube time to process, and then in case there are any copyright problems, there's music, you can replace it or you can edit and things like that. And you can edit things like that. All right. Lile Isaiah saying hi to Mercy Empire and so on and so forth. Let me relax and learn. Liz, you're most welcome. Welcome to my house. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much for coming in. Yeah, so make sure you also check out the thumbnails are very important in addition to audio, video, and thumbnails. Make sure that you don't violate that. Those are aspects of you can violate copyright in terms of those 3 things. So take your time to make your thumbnails. Always take your time to make your thumbnails. It actually helps. You'll actually enjoy making your thumbnails. Make sure your thumbnails are also very captivating. That's an idea. I'm giving you an idea. Yeah. Make sure somebody, because when you're yeah, sorry. That's what shows. Did I freeze on the thumbnail thing? Oh my goodness. I hope I didn't freeze like when I was making the thumbnails. I hope I didn't freeze while making the thumbnail. Because that would be very funny. That is so wild. That would be very funny. What I meant to say is your thumbnails have to be very captivating in the sense that that at least they depict something that will encourage somebody to click. When oh my goodness, I was stuck on a thumbnail like this. Hey Mesh, how you doing, Mesh Vimto? Thank you so much for coming in. That's my amazing Kenyan sister. She came back from Lebanon. She's now home. Thank you so much, Mesh. Nice to see you. Yeah, so your thumbnails have to be captivating. When your thumbnails are captivating, they are good for your YouTube impressions. YouTube impressions are it's the number of times like your video has just appeared somewhere on the YouTube streets. People may not have clicked on it, but your thumbnail is what will encourage people to. Your thumbnail is like the gateway to your channel. It improves your impressions. So if your thumbnail is very captivating, people will be like, what is this person doing? And then they will end up clicking on it, and then they'll be able to see the video. So you have to be very keen on the thumbnails you make. But don't make clickbaity thumbnails. Don't go and make thumbnails that are like that are promising one thing, and then when people click on it, they're like, hey, this is not what this content creator was like supposed to be doing. You know the reason, and don't like take it for granted, because This is bad because people will report you. It only takes people to report your video and then YouTube will come calling. So don't mislead your viewers on the thumbnail and then they open the video and then they find something different than what the thumbnail was promising. It can get you into trouble because there are people who will get annoyed there and then they will decide to report your video to YouTube. And then YouTube will be like, why are people reporting this video? Then they decide to act on it. So make sure that your thumbnails are captivating in the sense that they are real and they are also like representative of the kind of content that is inside the video. Hey, Fafi live stream, thank you so much, Fafi. Fafi is my other now I have 3 Ethiopians on the live stream. You see, Lily said that I've reported people for that. No, Lily, why do you have to report them? But yeah, but it is very true. There are people who get annoyed that you didn't deliver what you promised them on the thumbnail. They clicked your video for like a waste and then they end up reporting you. The moment your video is reported, you can get into trouble. So make sure that your thumbnails are not, as much as you're enjoying creating them, make sure that they deliver like what you are doing. So make sure they're not clickbaity, make sure they're not like misleading or things like that. It can get you, you'll just find people are annoyed there when that video goes viral and then they just report you. Imagine like 100 people report your video, it will be flagged, it will pull down or something. Hey Samantha, how are you doing, Samantha? Thank you so much. Welcome back. I see you are still here. So yeah, so that's very important. So when you're making videos, be very keen on copyright. Copyright is not just audio. Copyright can affect your audio. Copyright can affect your video. Copyright can also affect your thumbnails. Yeah, I like what Liz is saying. Liz Nasra says, some just want views not knowing that they are creating trouble. Yes, yeah, you'll get the views, but you will find the more the views you get on a video because you did a very clickbaity thumbnail, the more the chances of you being reported by people who are annoyed that you didn't deliver what you promised to do. So make sure that these thumbnails are not clickbaity. Make sure they actually reveal what you want to do. My last point, number 7, is misinformation or harmful content. This one we talked about earlier, but any content that promotes conspiracy theories, dangerous medical advice, false information about major events, it can get into trouble. Especially during the election seasons, you always see there's a lot of fact-checking that has to happen. We are living in a world where like there's so much like fake news and things like that. So when there's like information that is a bit misinformation generally, it can get you into trouble, especially like when something major is happening in the world. Like now, the current major thing people are talking about in the world is what? What is a major thing that people are talking around in the world now? We moved on. I know we've moved on slightly from Ukraine and Russia, so now I think it's something different. But remember, during the Ukraine and Russia war, that was like a very hot topic. So any content that you made in that respect, it was like you had to be very like sure on what you're really sharing. The other aspect will be, what is the major news in the world right now? If there's something major that is happening, people like jumping on that. The last major news we had was the King Charles coronation. King Charles coronation, right? We had a coronation. So that was a major event. So in case you are like spreading misinformation, and remember those of us who are talking badly about, no, I was not one of them. I'm just saying, I wasn't one of them. Let me get myself out of this drama. I'm not, but there are people who are spreading some information about Queen Camilla. Get used to it. She's now queen. Queen Camilla is now queen. Camilla is now queen, guys. She's no longer. Yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, you get the point. People from the United Kingdom. I'm sorry, I have to use this as an example because it's the only recent event. Yeah. The most recent event was the coronation. So. Yeah, so in case there was any misinformation that you had to spread around that time and YouTube could crack down on that, that's a violation of the guideline. But YouTubers love major events because they get content. You just have to remember that the content has to be very accurate information. So always do like some extra research on what you're sharing so that you don't get into trouble with YouTube streets. Because yes, your content will go viral because you are saying something, but people have lost their channels over misinformation. People have lost their channels over misinformation. Look at anytime you talk about Queen and everything. Why is everybody calling Alex? Alex is not. Why is everybody calling Alex on the chat? Mercy Empire is asking Alex. Lily is asking Alex. I have no idea. I think he's busy or something. Let me see. Yeah, so it's like very crucial to like make sure that the information that you're sharing is actually factual. You're not just like spreading any information out there. Yeah, but I know major events are very good content to, they are very good time to actually get views and things like that. So make sure that you're very, I think that's it. And then pro tip, remember, YouTube employs a strike-based system where channels receive warnings and strikes for violating the guidelines. If you have severe or repeated violations, it can ultimately lead to your channel termination. That's just the reality of this business. And they always give you 3, you get 3 copyright strikes, you're out. Bye, Tati. Thank you so much, Tati. I really appreciate your presence. Thank you so much, Tati, for stopping by and keeping me company. May you have a lovely evening there in Romania. Yeah, so so you always like you get 3 copyright strikes, you're out. It's not even a negotiation and things like that. 1 strike, you can easily like you'll lose access to your channel for like about 2 weeks. Certain things in your channel for about 2 weeks, and then yeah, in 90 days the strike will be removed from the channel. The strike lasts for 90 days. 1 strike normally lasts for 90 days. If you like have a repeated violation of a strike within the period, that is bad. That is bad. So you always have to ensure that the strikes have been lifted. And this goes to what Winnie Shiko was asking. If I have a copyright strike in my channel and I'm just about to get monetized, you have to wait for that strike period to end. You know that like punishment period? You have to wait for that punishment period to end so that at least now you're able to be lifted off the strike. No, the problem is when you start saying buy Nightbot, they always think everybody's leaving. So the moment you type buy Nightbot, it will be like buy. So I've talked about, so as I said, YouTube community guidelines, they are in 4 categories: spam and deceptive practices, sensitive content, where we talked about nudity and any sexual content. I've talked about thumbnails. I've talked about children. I've talked about suicide, self-harm, and those kind of things. I forgot to talk about vulgar language. Vulgar language can also get into trouble as a violation of the community guidelines. And that's why you always see that anytime people come on the chat and they start cursing or any curse words that are used, you always get flagged for these things. So you have to be very keen. You have to be very, you have to make sure that you avoid I've tried to use try to be very polite. I'm just trying to say, try to be very polite. If you are impolite on a live stream, like if I was throwing like profanities or vulgar language, this live stream will definitely not even be monetized. You won't be seeing ads or things like that. YouTube removes them like immediately. So you always have to ensure that the language you use is very you have to be very sensitive on the language you use, even when you're on live stream or even when you're on your videos. You have to be very sure like the language you're using is very like polite. Even if you're somebody who likes cursing, draw a line. When you come on a broadcast like this, you have to be like as civil and very politically correct as possible. Like, don't curse, don't do anything, just to ensure that the live stream, stays monetized or things like that. Yes, I like what people are answering. You can't do anything when you have a strike. You have to wait for you have to serve your prison term. Once you have a copyright strike, you have to serve your prison term. Just ensure you don't do any repeat violation within that period, because that is normally the worst. You'll get a second or the final warning, and then you'll be out. The YouTube will pull down your channel. People have lost channels over these kind of things. And then I talked about violent or dangerous content. That's on our category 3. So we talked about hate speech, graphic violence, malicious attacks, content that promotes harmful or dangerous behavior. That is not allowed on YouTube. And yeah, so we talked about that. Another category, and this one has been updated recently, is on things like regulated goods, firearms. Nowadays, there's the firearms policy. You can't promote firearms on YouTube anymore. And this came up on the update. If you're a YouTuber, you probably got this update on the April news that we normally get as content creators. They updated that, in case there's anything about firearms, you can get into trouble for it. not the firearms for video games, not that one. That one you're playing a video game, but like real firearms where you're buying like firearm guns and things like that. That one you can get into trouble for it. YouTube frowns upon that. It's something that they've actually been cracking down on like very seriously in the last couple of like previous years, because for obvious reason why we have these firearm problems and situations happen. So you have to be very like keen, especially my American friends. This I know strikes home. This I know strikes home very clearly. Yeah. So you can't promote firearms, guns, and things like that. You can definitely play video games. That one they even tell you in the rules. It's not a problem. But if you get, hold on. Okay, cool. I was worried there for a minute. I wanted to see the monetization status of my current live stream. Okay, cool. Guys, give me a thumbs up. I need thumbs up. I'm going to take a small commercial break. I want to go pee and then come back. I always say, like, somebody was like, okay, you're so honest. Why do you have to tell us where you're going? I'm like, yeah, but it's a normal thing. I'm going to pee and then I'll come back after 2 minutes. Yeah, so firearms are like something that you can you can't promote on YouTube streets. And then the last category was misinformation. So, and that's why even people like share medical information, they have to give a disclaimer. Even those of us who are in the fitness space, like yoga, exercises, fitness, we have to talk about things like, I'm not, make sure you consult a doctor before you try out some of these things. Because if you end up getting into trouble because of the yoga videos I'm doing, it can get you into like problems with the YT or the YouTube itself. Yes, Rebecca. Yes, always be checking these updates. These updates are very important. They always appear on your studio. You have to be checking these updates and read them very keenly, because from the updates you're able to know, what is expected of you as a content creator. So always be reading these updates and stuff. My Cheke, thank you so much. I really appreciate the hearts. I really appreciate the love. Now, you guys, you can ask me questions. I think I'm going to open the forum for questions. Remember, as I told you on Sunday, I'm changing a few things on the channel. So I'm not as generous with my jackets as I used to be, because I'm not a growth stream. But on Sundays, then I'm moving my live stream day as well. So I'm not getting rid of Wednesday. We agreed that Wednesday we will be discussing the serious conversation, and then Sundays we'll be having the fun conversation. So Wednesdays we can be having these sensitive and heavy discussions like YouTube community guidelines, and then Sunday we'll just be playing games, having fun, eating, and just talking and connecting. So I'm just changing a few things on the channel, because YouTube thinks I should be going on live on Sunday evenings. And I tested it last Sunday and it worked like true. I actually saw a lot of people I've not seen for a while last Sunday. So we need to actually I needed to just repurpose that. So I'll be having 2 live streams every week. That is on Wednesday. Wednesday is for the serious conversation and the guests. Sunday is for the fun and drama. That's it. I think that's it. Not that I can run away from drama anyway, even on Wednesday, but you get the point. All right. So as I'm going to take a commercial break, it's been 1 hour 48 minutes. I'm going to just dash out real quick. But in that case, I'm just going to promote my channel members for a bit. And then we will come back and wrap up. I'll take your questions. So you can drop your questions down there, and then I will come and take your questions for the next 30 minutes before we close the live stream. All right. Okay. So commercial break. Whew, I need to drink some water. I am tired. Like I've been talking. Whew. Once again, guys, if you don't have my channel member, please connect to my channel member. My newest channel member, Anthony Holmes. Anthony Holmes will also help you get your watch hours. If you're looking for WH, Anthony Holmes is always supporting a lot of content creators, so you can grab him like immediately, and then just go talk to him nicely to help you with your WH. He still helps a lot of people with WH, and everybody who has been in the community knows that Anthony has always been very supportive when it comes to WH. Princess is like highlighting drama. Hey, Tony's Lifestyle, how are you doing? Tony's Lifestyle, nice to see you all the way from Jamaica. Thank you so much. Me too. Oh, no more moderators. Yes, Rebecca. People have to understand that, because at the end of the day, if you're not a growth stream and people are always hanging out here anyway, they have Nightbot and people know how to connect. People always know how to connect. All right, so I'm taking a commercial break for a bit. Don't go anywhere. Ask your questions. I'll be back here for about 30 minutes, and then we can end the show. Just to take your questions and have any conversation. If you want to join me on the panel and share your experience on the YouTube community guidelines, I'll be more than happy to invite you up on the panel. We can do that. But yes, now I take a commercial break and then I'll be back. Then we come and wrap up this. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for bearing with me. I have to thank my sponsors, I have to thank my sponsors. The people make me hit the threshold every month. It's not something you take for granted, guys. Thank you so much, Winnie Shiko. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Winnie Shiko. If you have any question, thank you. Just let me know. Okay, let me see whether there are any questions in the chat. Wow, Goga, level up, Rebecca. You have to thank the sponsors, You have to thank the sponsors. How getting the threshold is hard after monetization. So these are the people who keep the channel up and running. I really appreciate that. It's not something I take for granted. And Anthony Holmes, guys, is my newest channel member. Anthony says it's incredible how Goga knows where almost everyone is from. I try to. It's because when you run to people's houses and you're always networking, you will know where people are from. You know what they're eating, what their dog's name. Thank you so much, Babawel. Babawel, the Pandit, I'll be with him tomorrow on his live stream. I'm really looking forward to that. Thank you so much, Babawel. Estelle family, my amazing sister from France. Thank you so much for supporting me. Host, where are you going? No, I was going to pee. I just came back, Lile. Lile is asking where are you going. Goga, allow me to leave. I'm at work. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much, Babawel. I will see you tomorrow. I really appreciate your presence. Thank you so much. I hope this was helpful. All right, I think I'm up to date. You guys are nice. Thank you for typing. Sometimes people type a lot of messages and then you come back, you find that you have like a whole mountain of chats that you need to catch up on. Yeah, so I was saying, if you don't have my newest channel member and you are looking for WH, this is the person you need to connect. Grab him. and you can thank me later. Okay. His Anthony is based in the States. I know he changed jobs. He's been very busy, but you know, he'll be able to do that. Baba, before you go, Cheke is saying hi to you. Cheke TV is saying hi to you. Baba, grab Cheke before you go. Baba just got 1K the other day. Thanks to my big brother EK. So he's actually excited, and I'm glad that they've stuck. Baba, I'll catch up with you later. From Princess, people just saying hi to each other. Okay, I'm back. I don't know. There's no question. You guys have understood the guidelines. These guidelines, let me tell you, you'll never understand them. You have to like consult them as your Bible every single time you are on YouTube. You have to consult these guidelines. You have to consult these guidelines because you don't wait to violate them, and then now is when you start like solving the problems. You know. You don't need to violate them, and then you start solving the problems. Baba, are you still on the chat? You have a lot of people saying hi to you, and these are very big YouTubers greeting you. So please, before you go, yeah. So you have to like just internalize them, and then every day make it like a Bible, and you can consult where is the violation. And then the thing is that YouTube keeps updating these things. Like YouTube is always updating these guidelines for some reason. Like you find that there are always new things being updated. Like now there's a whole update around moderators. There's a whole update around like moderators. The reason why they even say you're not supposed to make everybody moderator on your channel, there's a whole explanation to it. There's a whole reason up. There's a whole update around playlists. There's a whole new update around those of you who have over 10K subscribers. You know you're losing your stories, right? Yeah, those of you who have over 10,000 subscribers, you're losing your stories from June 26th. That's an update on YouTube. So you need to be keeping track of these things so that you're not surprised. YouTube is always updating these things. And sometimes it's so annoying because sometimes I feel like they make our life harder as content creators. But sometimes I know I get their point because they have to protect the space. They have to protect the space. And then another thing is... another update, this is major, there are things like even playlists. There's a whole update on playlists now. And playlists can get you into trouble now. Playlists, I mean, it has always happened, but now they are cracking down even more seriously. Make sure you don't, especially if you're monetized, as I was saying, if you're monetized, there's also an update on the demonetization policy. Yes, Princess. Yeah, now if you're demonetized, you have to wait longer. When you appeal, you're not going to get your monetization back like as early as it used to be. That's also another new update that has happened. So you actually have to be keep tabs on some of these updates because it's getting there. So I was saying something about playlists. When you're a monetized channel, you can't encourage people to watch. You can't be encouraging people to watch commercials. You can't do that. And you can't let them like do things on a playlist. You can't like let them do that on a playlist because it becomes like invalid traffic. So they're trying to make sure that the people who are watching like ads are genuine viewers. They're not people who have been like encouraged to watch the ads. So you have to be very, I don't know, it's like a lot of things happening in the space, and you just have to make sure that you're always on top of some of these updates that are happening so that you don't miss out. Hey, Carol Gidinji, how are you doing? We just finished looking at the community guidelines, almost leaving now. But yes, it was nice. I think unless there's anybody who has any substantive question that they would want to know about these guidelines, I'm more than happy to answer. Otherwise, I have I think let's give or take, I have about 30 minutes left on the live stream. So if there's nothing, I'll just dance or do something, I don't know. Show off my studio. Show off my new studio. Guys, what do you think about my new studio? Like, I've gone all out. Now, if Extra was a person, I know. But Joram is saying hi to Carol. Carol Gidinji is a mother of 4 kids. Like, I was trying to tell her, like, you need to start doing live streams. Like, in this house, I can't dare do a live stream. And I was like, I totally get it. Because, again, she doesn't want to get into trouble because of minors. You know, Carol now has to be even sensitive because she has kids in the house. So she can't like, there's a certain way she has to like act around the house if she has to do a live stream inside within the house. Let me see. I'm just trying to check my notes whether I've forgotten anything. I think I've answered everything, honestly. I've forgotten it. Yeah, so be checking out these updates. Let me see whether I don't know if there is any other update. Yeah, so if YouTube is updating things like even demonetization policies, then I think it's a signal that you're not supposed to get demonetized. Like you have to make sure that at least you're very intentional about your channel and your house. Let me see. There's also something on live streams. I think there was a latest update on live streams. Starting in July, channels that are already using advanced features must continue to follow YouTube community guidelines to maintain access. Yeah. Channels that lose access can regain it by rebuilding their channel history or completing verification. That is something about an update to feature eligibility. And then the stories feature, that's what I was telling you. It will no longer be supporting stories starting June 26th. That's one other update. Then there's an update, the update on community guidelines. There was something about external links, and they say, and our existing external links policy that we can't verify as safe may be removed. This policy applies to video, audio, video descriptions, comments, pinned comments, live streams, and any other YouTube byproduct. This was in April. And then they also in April, they also talked about, and our existing account circumvention policy, users whose channel or account has been terminated may not use or create any other YouTube channel or account to circumvent an account restriction or termination. This is it. Like when you're done, you're done. So again, that's also another thing. Then there's also a live stream restrictions where they talked about, and our existing firearms policy, a channel that live streams content displaying someone holding, handling, or transporting a firearm may temporarily or permanently lose the ability to live stream. So you can really see they make these updates every single time. You just need to go to the YouTube studio, and then you see what they're saying. What are some of the new updates they're making, just to have an idea what's going on. Hey, Miss D, how are you doing, Miss D? Miss D, welcome, Miss D. How are you doing, Miss D? I have missed you, Miss D. How have you been? How have you been, drama queen? How have you been? Miss D, it's been a while. Tamira is also here. Thank you so much for coming in, Tamira. How are you doing? Tamira, how comes I didn't see you? Just see Tamira or somebody. I'm reading somebody else's like, yeah, Miss D. Sorry, I'm talking to my Facebook people there. Hey, Miss D. Helen Akoya, thank you so much, Helen Akoya, for dropping by the live. Helen is also like, Helen is trying to look for her watch time. Helen, I hope you're connected to Anthony Holmes, my channel member, because Anthony can help you get your WH as soon as you want, you need to get there. He has devices. He doesn't use them when he's at work. Might as well. I thought Ruthie should have gotten to 4K by now, because Ruthie was she only needed like 48. She only needed like 48 thumbs up or something. Not thumbs ups, WH. Last time she was on my live stream on Sunday. I know that she's already there. It would have been nice. I told her to just come back on Wednesday and let me know that we don't like miss that. It's always good to keep track of some of these things. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. Mesh still here. Helen is one of my super mods as well. She's when Alex is not there, Helen is the deputy. So Helen can whip. Helen can whip you. She has like powers. Miss D, why is Miss D gray? Miss D is like one of my long-time moderators. How can she be gray? Miss D, I think, yeah, my monthly cleanup. How have you been? How is Mommy TV doing? I've missed Mommy TV. How is she doing? Is she getting better? Goga, it's 2 hours. I know we are living. Is that YouTube studio music playing in the background? Yes, it is, Miss D. It is YouTube by Akash Gandhi. I love Akash Gandhi's music. Like, it's always very soft and subtle. It's like you're at one of these fancy, nice restaurants or things like that. Yeah. What do you call it? Flute music or something? Just being fancy, Miss D. How is your boyfriend? How is my brother-in-law? Miss D is getting married to Johnny. Jeez, am I supposed to say that loud? Anyway, she wasn't saying it on her live stream. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to being invited for the wedding. Looking forward to being invited for the wedding. Living to where, and I just came in. Yeah. Yeah, Lily. Yeah, Lily has been asking about you, Helen, and I was just telling Lily that Helen is fine. She just that she has to deal with a lot, but she's very fine. I was speaking to her today for a substantive part of today. I've been speaking to Helen privately on WhatsApp. We've been having a conversation. So yeah, Miss D, when is the wedding? I need to come for the wedding. How is the plan? Are you still on for Philippines because I'm heading to Nepal next month, so I may not be able to. That's why I won't be able to join you in Philippines as promised. Yeah. Thank you so much, Cheke. Cheke, I really appreciate Cheke. I need to come to your house. I know it's been a while. But don't worry, I'm going to come to your house. Goga, where did your three wives go? They're around. One is in London, one is in Paris. This is a problem. You have wives who are like independent, very powerful women, Helen. They can all hold their own. Helen, what do you think about my studio? What do you think about Helen? You can't be just coming in and then you're not even seeing my studio. Even my purple chair. You can't see even my purple chair there. You can't even see my purple chair. Leave my wives out of this. Yeah, I'm glad Lily connected to now because I'm here. You know what I can do, because I don't know what I need to let me create for Anthony his call sign on Nightbot, because I have like 30 minutes that I don't know what to do when I'm on live stream. So you guys are not asking me questions, so I'm going to use that time to just create for Anthony his like link. Hey Nicola, how are you doing, Nicola? Nicola is a right touch of fishing. This is the amazing wife to Mick. They're from the United Kingdom. They keep on inviting me to go to the UK, and here I am in Kenya. Which studio? You guys are jealous of my studio. You people are not seeing my fancy studio. Nicola, these people are not even complimenting my studio. They're just like coming here like nothing has happened. Can you like see my nice purple studio? I took a lot. Only my new channel member Anthony Holmes has complimented my studio. The rest of you here, I know them. What do you call them? There's a name. There's a name here in Africa for these people who don't compliment my studio. They're called. I can only say it in Swahili. It's not coming out. It's not Englishing. It's not Englishing nicely. Hey, Saniki, how are you doing, Saniki? Thank you so much, Saniki, for popping in. How are you doing, Saniki? Thank you so much, Princess. I really appreciate. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm looking for. Oh my God, it's the King's country now. It's not the Queen's country. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Saniki. And then Princess Beyond Passions has to leave, guys. Thank you so much, Princess, for keeping me company. That's a lovely studio. Thank you so much, Nicola. These people are not even seeing a studio. Okay, Princess, you complimented my studio. Princess, see you on Friday. Princess always does live streams on. Princess, when is your next live? Friday, right? Friday, yesterday. And yeah, we'll come for your live stream. We'll come for your live. Thank you so much, yeah, guys. Now you guys are seeing my studio because I'm complaining. Let me set for Anthony her command. Anthony, let me set up this before you go. Anthony, what is your preferred name? Let me just say Holmes. Anthony Holmes. It's like Enola Holmes. Each time Anthony comes on the live, I'm just thinking of Enola Holmes. Anthony Holmes. So we are creating for Anthony his dedicated command as a member. He says he's been fighting with the Nightbot here tonight. Nicola, how is Mick? How is Mick doing today? Fafi, thank you so much. Yeah, Lily says, Goga, it will be the king's country for a while. Yeah, now we are going to have a lot of kings. Jeez. Unless Prince William's first child has a daughter before having sons. Oh, yeah. Interesting. It's going to be a lot of kings. It's going to be a lot of kings in the United Kingdom for a while, right? Okay, let me finish setting for Anthony this thing before we go. We have 22 minutes before the live stream ends. Then we'll meet again on Sunday, as I promised. I don't want to stay here for long because we'll be meeting on Sundays and Wednesdays. Sunday is a fun day. Sunday we'll be playing a game. We'll be playing a game and just talking and having fun. Nothing much, just drama, Sunday is going to be fun. Make sure you don't miss it. Let me just set this up. Sunday will be fun. Sunday is when you can do growing on the channel. You can do all those things. You can connect to each other. I'll be generous with jackets for a few people, That's when we'll do all those things. Any homes? No. How is work though? You told me about a new gig. Homes is here. Oh, Anthony did a video 9 hours ago. I need to check this. Now I click. Home. Need Anthony Holmes. The link. Please connect to my channel member. Sorry guys, I'll be with you shortly. When I'm in my element, I totally forget about everybody sometimes. Home 71. Yeah, to those who are just coming in, we've had a very great conversation about YouTube community guidelines. Before I go. Tomorrow I think I'll do a quick live stream by the lake or something. Okay, Anthony Holmes done. Let's see, the Nightbot will drop Anthony's house now. Hey, Mirror Effect, how you doing, Mirror Effect? Thank you so much for coming in. Mirror. We had drama with Mirror yesterday at Monia's house. It was so fun. It was so wild. Gee, Saniki says my laptop burned out last week. Now my phone. Oh my God, the gods are telling you something, Saniki. The gods are telling you something. Your laptop burned out and then your phone has cracked. Oof. Lily says, Goga, teach me about this Nightbot. I need to teach let me tell you, Lily, I took like 2 months to just figure out Nightbot. It took like 2 months to figure out Nightbot. I need to give Helen let me give Helen a command like this. Helen, are you still here? Let me give Helen a command like this one for Alex. Helen, how come Helen doesn't have this one? She's a super mod. Let me give Helen a command. You can type Holmes just to drop Anthony's Helen. Then Helen Acquire. Christabel. She finally figured out Helen's third name, Christabel. So cool. Helen Acquire. That's my other super mode. Helen Acquire. Welcome our official church. Helen is going to laugh at this. This is crazy. Then it's Helen's channel. Then I just need to like link. Welcome Helen Acquire. Done. All right, so Holmes, Anthony has his own dedicated link. I just need to put him on my members Hall of Fame and then I'll be done. Okay, guys, I'll be within a bit. Let me just finish this. I'm working on another website, so. Helen, where did Helen go? Helen, why are you Helen? Mira, how have you been? Okay, so enough conversation about YouTube community guidelines. I will see you on when? On Sunday when we play games and stuff. And then I think I'm getting back. I'm getting my groove back on YouTube. Don't worry. I know I've been missing, and I've been very, how do I put it? I've not been very predictable, but I think I'm getting my groove back. Let's see whether Helen's command works. Helen, can you type your, let's see. Helen works. If Helen and Anthony works, then my job here is done. 16 minutes to the end of the live stream. Goga, I lost my notes about how to apply a paper background. Did you say it's on upgraded version? No, I think you should have a background even on this free version. You just need to get it from Canva. Then you can add it. You just need to get it from Canva, then you can add it. Keep typing Alex's name because of this beauty. Yeah, Alex has his own like call sign and stuff, being a founder member, you know. He's a founder member. Estelle is asking a question. Host, where can I see copyright in my studio? Oh, where can I see copyright in my studio? Let me show you, Estelle. Let me show you, Estelle. I'm going to go to a different browser so that you can see it. So guys, I'm going to leave this live stream. So because for some reason I can't share things from the Firefox. So Estelle, let me just do that now. Let me just leave. I'm going to leave this live. I'm going to go to another side where I can share my screen. Oh, Helen, I'm meeting Nepali next month. I'm traveling next month. I'm traveling next month. Okay, cool. This is working. All right. Let me answer Estelle. Estelle, are you still here? Let me just do that right now. Estelle asked a question. I don't know whether I missed it. Let me see. Hosts, where can I see copyright in my studio? Let me show you just now. Let me show Estelle that just now. Yes, Ellen, you can send me. Just make sure you don't give me a lot of luggage because I'm only carrying like hand luggage. I'm not carrying a heavy luggage to Nepal because I'm taking like 1 million flights and I don't like putting my luggage and I'm having such many flights. Otherwise I'll end up losing my luggage. Okay, Estelle is here. Let me answer Estelle. Estelle, I'm just going to leave this live stream briefly. I'm coming back on a different browser and then I will connect to you. Just now. Hold on. I will leave. Okay, I'm back. I was trying to change browsers so that you can see. Okay, let me share with Estelle my studio. Let's hope this works now. Estelle, you can see this. So I've opened my studio. So when you go to your studio, this is my studio. Just scroll down here. Are you seeing these things where you have dashboard, content, analytics, comments, subtitles, then copyright, and then earn? So you click on this copyright part. And then you see it tells me all the videos. Now you see all the copyright. All these people have copyright. Wait, who is this? Yeah, all these 5 people, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I can slap them with copyright claims. That's how you tell. So you can see this is Imelda, but it's because Imelda was also sharing her live stream with me. You have Coach Mary Ma from last week. It's because Coach Mary Ma shared the live stream. Experience Africans is because Experience was on the live stream as well. Malkia live stream. This is Enoch, I think, decided to share my countdown thing, my countdown page. That's why I think there's 100% of their video is my copyright. It has copyright. So you see now the options that YouTube gives me. I can request the video to be removed. I can contact the channel and tell them to pull it down, or things like that. So it actually gives you those options. You can see request removal or contact the channel. So those are the options. But because these are videos and I give them my consent, I'm not going to remove them. So that's how you do it. That's how you do it. It's a very good way. So in case maybe somebody shares your video and then somebody is using your video and without your consent, YouTube will actually put it all here. Like it will tell you all the people are using your videos, and then you can even check removal requests. I don't have anything. Nobody has asked me to remove messages. I don't have any messages because in case somebody send you a message to remove a video, it will have appeared here. And then archive, you can archive all these things. But matches, I can request Imelda to, you see, it tells you that, gives you an option, and then it can tell you, Imelda, I'm kindly requesting you, and then you put the details and things like that, and then it gives you options. You can prevent copies. These are, you can block your video from happening. You can give them a 7-day notice. You can request a removal now. You can prevent copies of that video appearing any other place. And those are the options you can use. So that is what we are talking about when we talked about copyright. People can actually get into copyright problems by sharing your video. So never share people's videos on your channel. You can get into copyright problems. You're most welcome, Estelle. I'm glad I was able to help. So you can check out some of these things. Yeah, so guys, I think that's pretty much it. I have about 9 minutes to end the show. Thank you so much for keeping me company. Okay, Estelle got it. Yeah, so that's how you check it out. What else? Yogurt. Leave me alone, Lily. You don't have exams today? You don't have exams today. Anyway, yeah, so that is literally how you navigate it. What else? I think I was to show something earlier. I just forgot. Yeah, then I can show you the video that got me into trouble. Let me show you that. So content, and then you come here where there is live. Wait for it to load a bit. Load. Oh, there we go. Oh, what's happening? Okay, there it is. By the way, you remember this thing? This is how you can add ads on your live now. You just go to customization. This is a video I did last time. No, monetization. You go to monetization, and you can turn on ads. Like you can time out ads during this live stream. So, now they've added something else, frequency. They've added frequency. This wasn't there. You can say like ads come in after every. Wow. All right. That's interesting. Yeah, so you can actually now put in these ads and stuff. Sorry, my internet keeps like flick. That's why it keeps changing and stuff. Wow, this is good to know. That is interesting. Hold on. Load. That is YouTube doing its checks. It always has to check whether the monetization is like whether you said anything. Hey Steven, wow. Wow, yoga deserves an award for all these helping people. Oh, thank you so much, Steven. No, the fact that you're here, that's all that matters. It means you came here to keep me company. Let me show you. Wait, let me try that ad thing again because I'm actually interested. So let's wait. YouTube is always updating this information. In case I discuss something very weird on the live stream, they have to update this, but the live is still monetized. But this sometimes happens because of the drama, or if the live stream is too slow, internet is too slow. So now let me go. I want to add ads. Then you say set timed out ads. This frequency thing is new. I'd never known about it. Let's say every 6 minutes, and then we save. Now you're going to see an ad there after 6 minutes, like it will just be popping. But as I said, this can be very distracting. Don't turn on this thing if you don't mean to do it. Like it can be very distracting. Like you may be like you see, I was busy discussing community guidelines, and then now an ad pops up. That is just so like wrong on so many levels. But you can now do that. But because I'm almost ending the live stream, that's why I'm not really bothered. So even if an ad appears after 6 minutes, it's perfectly okay because I know I'll be leaving the live stream. So Estelle, you use that thing. How many minutes do you put your live stream, Estelle? After how many minutes do you put your ads? I hope you don't say 6 minutes. I think I'll put mine at 12 minutes. Or maybe it's a good way of adding revenue as well. It's a very good way of increasing your revenue, especially when you're struggling with this threshold thing. We have to do what we have to do. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. Yeah, so if you're doing live stream, you can now add ads on an active live stream. Like your live stream can be running and then people are just chatting here and then an ad pops up. Yeah, it's a new feature that YouTube is, but I didn't know that they've added now a frequency thing. That's a new one. In the past, it was just kept on appearing, but now there's like a frequency you can add after 6 minutes, 12 minutes. I think you have like leeway to do that. That's very interesting. Hey, Notorious Traveler, how you doing, bro? Thank you so much for popping in. Nice to see you. Long time. How have you been? How is Nandi? That's my Kenyan brother from Nandi, the home of the champions. All right. As soon as Guga talks about this stupid thing, I get hit with ads. You see? She's stuck on the ads there. Like that happens. That happens a lot. It's a new feature that is trying to help us make more money. You know, it's just they're trying to support us. We are suffering a lot as content creators, so they're just trying to like promote us here just to be able to make more revenue. But you know, here we are. Oh my goodness, this is so funny. Anyway, guys, I'm leaving in about 3 minutes. 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 Any questions? Forever hold your peace. Thank you so much for checking out my new studio. It was fun. This was nice. This was nice. This is nice. This is nice. This is nice. I love my studio. 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 Yogurt is drinking on the job. I'm taking tea. I'm not drinking anything. I'm taking some nice tea. All right. Yeah, Lily, the ads just popped up. Yeah, that's what happens. That's what happens when you with this new feature. But it's very intrusive, to be honest. It's very intrusive, like because somebody somewhere there may just be like Estelle says she uses them every time. Estelle may be busy discussing a very serious point, and then an ad pops up. It's a very interesting feature, but you know, we love it. And you know, if YouTube is trying to help us grow revenue, why not? Goga, help me with the Palace IG handle. I want to contact her before I send you to bring a few things from her shop. Helen, I have a Facebook. I only speak to Nepali from Facebook. Pabitra, let me just see. Let me give you her name. I can give it to you on WhatsApp because we normally speak of the thingy. Let me check my inbox. My, what do you call this thing? Messenger. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that at the end of this show. I can do that. Hey, Nasra, thank you so much. Nasra, we are leaving. So just like, in case you have any question, just ask. I'm just about to drop off. Hey, Pabitra's name is hard, Helen. I will just send it to you. Her name is so hard, I can't even pronounce it. Thank you so much, Anthony Holmes, my amazing super chatter. May your pot never run dry. Thank you so much for joining my membership. Hey, I didn't even play for Anthony, that thing of mine. Let me just do it. I need to acknowledge. Anthony, this is for you. Thank you so much, Anthony, for the support. Thank you for the trust. I really appreciate that. This kind of studio is only streamed. Yes, Estelle. I just decided to get a background, a fancy background, and then I decided to like edit it a bit so that it can match my colors, and then I put a different background. So for Mercy Empire, you need to get a GIF. A GIF is what will do these things. Let me show you. Yeah, so you need to get a GIF to, and I can change them. Like for Sundays, I'll be doing the stars like that. You see now the stars are playing. This is just a GIF that I downloaded, and then I programmed it to be my background. So you can use a GIF just to create these kind of things. And then now the other things are this. I like the wavy lines because they create but I want a slower one than this. I want something slow than this, so that at least it doesn't like ruin my, if it's too busy, like it makes the place look, you can't, it's distracting. I don't want to distract people from the conversation or what I'm saying. Yeah, but on Sunday, when we are playing the games on Sunday, we can be using this. We can be using the other background, which is this. And then the stars and things like that. And then yeah, so that's pretty much it. Hold on. Okay. All right. Thanks, Anthony. You're most welcome. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. This was fun. Take care of yourselves. I have to love and leave you. I will see you on Sunday. Sunday, what time? I think I'll do a pop-up live at some point, either tomorrow or on Friday, because I'm in this nice town and there's a lake and the place looks fancy. I may decide to start having tea or something just for you guys to see the garden where I am. I like show you nice things. I was waiting for Estelle to tell me the ads are running. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, that is what I wanted you guys to see. I wanted you guys to see the ads because that's what happens. I'm sure you've all seen it popping up on your screens. That's what happens. That's a new feature. That's what we are doing to help us. You guys have to help us meet our thresholds. Yeah. Anyway, this was fun. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate your support. I have to love and leave you now. Take care of yourselves. I will see you on the next one. I hope this was helpful. I hope this was a good conversation start on the community guidelines. Familiarize yourself with those guidelines. They're very important. They will help you avoid fighting in case you get into trouble with YT. All right. Others, thank you so much. May you take care of yourselves. I will now leave before Steven starts saying I'm saying bye a million times. Thank you so much. If you have given me the thumbs up already, what are you waiting for? Please hit that thumbs up button. I will see you on the next one. All right. Mwah. Bye, guys. Thank you so much. I will let this thing end with my some better music.
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted, you've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head, I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test, I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby you'll get